Yes, people straight in. Night owl settings. Been a while. United goals, end of summer holidays and that. Kids and all that. Just normal personal life, you get me? International break, dead out. Now that's all done and over with. Premier League is coming back. I don't even know the fixtures, bro. Do you, bro? Who you got?
We got Burnley on Sunday.
All right, then, cool. We got
Yeah,
Wolverhampton. I'm sure it's on a Saturday. But anyway,
yeah,
well, it's coming thick and fast, bro. Champions League's coming as well. You get what I'm saying?
yeah. Thursday
So,
for you boys, isn't it? It's weird, man.
yeah,
It's
Thursday. I
weird,
was
isn't it?
well because it's new to me, innit? The whole format, innit? So I thought
Mm,
Thursday. I
yeah,
thought raw. Get me, like I have to wait till Thursday, but it's gonna be a good one. But yeah, man. Shout out to everyone. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone that's in here already. Night Owl Sittings back. Shout out to Rav, Luke. You get me? Gonna get into it, bro. I ain't spoken to you. It's all said and done now, anyway.
mm,
But we haven't even spoken personally or even on the phone or anything, which is wild. Especially how me and you have been was covering the whole your new number 9 for the whole summer. You get
yeah.
what I'm saying? Now look, it's a madness, bro. You get me? We haven't spoken yet. But yeah, shout out to Football Fever. Hi Specs and Scants. How are you, bro? How are you
Big up.
doing, man? You get what I'm saying? Big up to you, man. Night hour settings. I don't know if you're on the trucks right now, whatever you're doing. But yeah, man, I'm all right, bro. We're just back in it. International break and all that. Get me stuff to sort out. Get me. So I thought during that time couldn't really do no usual night hour settings, but we're back to normal, back to basics. You get me? Have to grow it again. But yeah, Scants, what you saying, man? How you been?
Yeah, I've been all right, man. I've been all right, man. Haven't really watched that too much football last week or so. I've been away, so it's good. Not too long landed, so yeah, man, it's good. It's good. Um,
We're
the
getting
whole
back to normal
Isak
now,
thing,
anyway.
like the whole Isak thing,
Don't
like I
say
said,
his name, bro.
we
I don't
haven't
want to
really,
hit.
we haven't really chatted about it.
We ain't spoke at all.
Yeah, we haven't spoken about it at all, man. Like I said from the beginning, that I think it would happen, and no one really believed me. I don't like the way, obviously, I don't condone the way Isak conducted himself. Um, but like a lot of people say, man, good guys finished last. Look at Gahey, man. Man was a model professional. Went into training, played games, and in the end, he got screwed. Got screwed in the last minute of the transfer window. So if Isak performed the same way, would he be a Liverpool player right now?
But that's sad though. And correct me if I'm wrong. I swear I heard that deal could just be completely off now with the Mark Gurhey thing.
Nah. Liverpool, basically, they're saying Liverpool won't go back in for him again in January because they can get him for free in in the summer, innit? But I still think, depending on how the season's progressing, I still think we'll go back in for him in January. If we're still
Yeah,
if we're
I
still
think so.
fighting on all fronts, like we're still in the FA Cup. Obviously, FA Cup don't start till January. Still
Yeah,
still going well in the Champions League. Still going well in the league. See, we are in the Carabao Cup, and then
yeah.
obviously how injuries are. I still think we're probably going from the 1st of January because by then Glasgow might not be there in it. Like I've been saying to people, Glasgow's got to keep the same energy, the same way you begged and pleaded and said that you're gonna resign if Liverpool buy him now. Then keep the same energy, stay for the whole season. That's all I will say about him, innit? Because you know what's going to happen. If a big job comes up, say the Man United job comes up, is he going to refuse it?
Boy, and bro, we're gonna get into many things anyway because this whole international breaks have been about managers and CEOs and rare. Shout out to promo, shout out to Banjo. Now our settings back. Get me, hit those like buttons if you're already in there. Just started. You get me? It's been 7 days since the night owl sessions. Madness. You get what I'm saying? But we're back. You know how it goes already. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, no. Well, first of all, before we get to the girl heating and everything else with Big Ange and Nuno, obviously we ain't spoken about it, but we don't need to talk about the whole. You get what I'm saying? We've gone past that stage about what's right, what's wrong, and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? But yeah, in the end, you was right. He came true. Literally the last day before the deadline. You get what I'm saying? Um,
Well, the
yeah,
night before, innit? They made sure they did it the night
yeah.
before,
Night
so there's
before.
no drama come the end of the window, innit?
Yeah, no passer. You get me like the Gertie thing. But
Mm.
yes, man. This is imagine that. Imagine I get away from the Isak thing. Man's like, most importantly, big up Isak each and every time. Nah, F that. Look, we don't big up the former number 14 and the new number 9 for Liverpool. You get me? But good on you. Do you get what I'm saying? Specs, bro. Isak is sick, bro. I watched him last night. Thank you guys for letting man come to us. Absolutely. I didn't even know Football Fever was even a Liverpool fan. It's mental, bro. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely mental. But nah, like I said, we already spoke about all that. Well, before, not on the phone, but we won't get into that. What I will get into is what we haven't spoken about is now you got your man. How you feeling? How you feeling for the season going forward? Does he start straight away? Is he even proper match fit? You get what I'm saying? Do you think he's gonna bang? What's your thoughts now? You got this is so weird as well, bro. Because I ain't spoken to you, and the amount of messages, bro. Can you imagine? Is that thing? I'm putting it to bed. But can you imagine? I'm still getting DMs, WhatsApps, messages of pictures and reels, and I'm thinking, and some of these people are not even trolling, bro. They're genuinely sending me reels of Isak in a Liverpool shirt or video, as if I want to see that, bro. That's
he
the
was
sick
even in
part
the
about it.
he's in even in the promo of the new kit as well today.
Bro, I don't care.
No, I was shocked. I was shocked though. You get what I mean? Like the new third kit's coming out and he's at the end of the promo. I was like, wow, they even snuck him in that way.
Bro, it's a marketing thing, isn't it? But you paid 100
Yeah.
and something blood clot pound, of course. You get what I'm saying? We've got Magic in the building. You get me? He's one of them. He's one of the main culprits sending me.
Yeah, I think he'll do well though.
Shit.
I think he'll do well. I don't think he starts straight away. I think he'll do well because obviously it proved it last night. Obviously, he only got 15, 20 minutes last night. Didn't play at all in the first game. So he obviously he's not going to be match fit. Let's be real. He ain't going to be match fit yet. So it's going to take time. There's a lot of games coming up between now and the next international break. So I'm sure he'll get his start in maybe one of them. Maybe the Carabao Cup game against Southampton. That might be his first start. I think he'll get quite a few games off the bench for now until he's really match sharp because he hasn't trained with anyone, has he? He hasn't trained with the Liverpool team yet.
Bruv,
So
I don't know. You told me.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
Okay.
Obviously, he done his medical and everything on the Monday, and then straight away he flew out to link up with the Swedish national team. So he hasn't done any sort of training with Liverpool. So realistically, what they played yesterday, he should be back at Anfield now. So probably do some light training tomorrow. The whole squad will probably be back together Thursday, Friday. So I think he probably get some minutes, possibly off the bench, depending on how the game's going against Burnley. Do I think he'll do well for us? I think he will. He's an elite striker. He's done it in the Premier League for the last 2-3 years, getting 20 goals. So I think he'll do well. It's just all about getting partnerships and bonding with the team. You get what I mean? Knowing how he plays. Because obviously Salah mentioned it a week or so ago in an interview that he don't quite know how to play with Etitike at the moment. Because obviously he played with, God rest his soul, Jota, Diaz and Nunes for like 3-4 years, so he knew how their runs are going to be and stuff like that. So it'll take time, but at the end of the day, there's plenty of games for him to get rolling. You know what I mean? There's 8 games before the next international break, I think, something like that.
Yeah. A few games, because it's back in October the 9th, isn't it? I think.
And it's what's it called? It's basically playing every Saturday and midweek now all the way up to Christmas. So there's plenty of chance to get his games in.
Boy, well anyway, shout out to everyone in the chats, man. Hit them like buttons if you ain't hit it yet. Shout out to all the Liverpool man in there, man like Heskey saying, Jordy, I come in peace. It's been a minute. Massive credit to you. You freed Isak. Shout out to the mods in there. KJS, man. Big up to you, bro.
Big up KJS.
Skants. You get me? Shout out to everyone, each and every. Yeah, welcome back, bro. It's been 7 days, man. You know how it goes. You get me? Back to normal. Get me the premise back. International break. is done now. You get me? We're gonna get into that as well. Heskey, man said, I said I'll be back when we got him for less than 150. Imagine that. You get me? Of course you're gonna be back. You couldn't wait. You get what I'm saying? But yeah. Man said, what? Will you say, Magic J? Forest might win another Champions League, Premier League before those rubbish bloody yo. Man. The Arsenal guys in there right now. This guy, he's got no shame, you know. You get what I'm saying? More Arsenal. Big up to you, man. Hit them likes. Yeah. It's nice and early. Get me? Late times. You get me? Shout out to everyone that's up. You feel me? Shout out to Ian McKenna. He is big. He is classy. He's got a bloody yo. Walter Made. Boy, I saw a bit of Walter Made. Get me? We'll get to that as well. I'm thinking, is he really more of a cam? Even though he's 6'6" than a boy. It has got sorted. There's only 2 games. Germany ain't looking the same right now, bro. You get me?
No.
Northern Ireland, they flopped towards the end. Get me? They should at least got a draw. You know what I'm saying? Big up Magic J saying, how was your holiday? You get me?
Good, man. Nice and chilled, man. Can't complain.
That. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Football Fever. I watched Nuno for 2 years and Isak for 15 minutes. Life is good. Bro, I didn't see none of that, but I stopped. It's like complete block him out. You get me? But I can't block him out because I want to see him in the Prem at some point, whether I like it or not. You get what I'm saying, bro?
You know we're going to get drawn against you in one of the cups, FA Cup or Carabao Cup. You know that's happening.
Or some dumb shit, or get to the final of something. You get what I'm saying?
Something's going to happen, man.
You get me? Shout out to MSC. I didn't. Hey, bro, man ain't ducked your comments. Did I duck your comments? I ain't ducked none of your comments, bro. Big up Emma Heskey, man. You know it's all love, man. I'm sure I ain't ducked no comments yet. The show just bloody started. You get me? Eddie made Isak watch what he does with Big Nick. That's what I'm saying, man. You get me? Like I spoke about that before in my videos. You get me? Eddie knows how to coach, but just in general terms, back to your guy, which sounds weird. You get me? That's your guy now. Since you've been watching the beloved Liverpool from you can remember clearly.
Yeah.
Would you say he's your in terms of when you can sometimes you can sign players and then they become good or great. But in terms of signing a player that you know is already good and he's out there, is Isak right up there? Is he the best one that you've seen come in that's already got like weight to their name, or you got others in your head? Because there's loads of you signed. You know what I'm saying?
I would say for a known striker who's done it in the Premier League, I'd say yeah. Because if you think about the majority of the strikers over the years Liverpool have got, none of them have been established Premier League players.
Okay.
Like who've done it. So if you look at Torres, when he came in, you knew he was good.
Yeah.
Obviously from he was Atletico Madrid days, but you didn't know he's gonna be that good. If you get what I mean. He came in and he like hit the ground running.
Yeah, chuffs.
First season, I think he got 30, 32 or 33 goals in his very first season. That partnership he had with Gerrard was crazy, man. Obviously, if you're going way back when Fowler the Prowler, or as Liverpool fans called him, up there as God, left foot, right foot headers, he had it all, man. He could finish for fun. Obviously, you got Owen when he first burst through.
Yeah, but I mean, as in that, just mean that signings, not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Born and bred. You get what I'm saying? He's that you can remember up there.
Yeah, the only signings you can say was Torres and probably Suarez. But again, Suarez didn't really hit the ground running in his first season, if you get what I mean. He was a goal scorer. So if you're looking at signings, then yeah, Isak's the one. Get what I mean? All
right then. I don't know what third kit you got, but KJ is talking about third kits. I don't know what third kit he said. He's
yeah, I'm getting it, man. The green
I don't know
one.
what third kit that you, bro. I ain't seen.
Yeah, it's just come out. I'm getting it, man. I've got mine on order, man.
Yeah, say no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up Magic J, obviously Liverpool fan. He said he thinks Ekitike will score more goals than Isak, but at the same time, Liverpool FC has got a strong striking force, but still needs a couple stronger defenders. Boy, what do you think of that comment there?
We could probably say we probably got the best strike force in the league at this present moment in time. Obviously, Ekitike, it's a bit early to say he's big, but he started well. 3 goals in 3
He
games.
has,
You can't
bro.
really
He has.
blame.
He has. Like, does either this? What do you think now? Ekatike will go to the left because where does that leave Gakpo now?
No, I
In the
don't think
sense
he
of
will. I think he'll still play through the middle. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I think the odd games he'll play out on the left if you want to give Gakpo a rest or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
The
Arrest.
centre back part. I think people are just going off the first few games where Ibu was poor. Let's be real, man. Ibu was poor. So since then, well, the Arsenal game proved he's still got the talent. You get what I mean? Everyone can have off days. He had an off day those 2 games. So I don't think we need any more new centre backs. I think if they perform like they did against Arsenal, we'll be fine.
But you don't think throughout the long season, I know you got Leone in, would you have had like one more?
We got
Gomez.
We still got
Anyway,
Gomez. You got Gomez there. It's just a fact of keeping him fit. But people got to realise, like people say, Ibu's thing. When you look at last year, he was fit majority of the season. He only got injured because of a bad challenge by what's that Real Madrid, that youngster Hendrick.
Yeah.
Hendrick, that
but
poor
I swear
challenge.
he's effed up now, bro. He's gone missing, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Getting married and that at a young age.
I think we're good centre back wise, man. Like you said, you got Leone, one of the top young centre backs across Europe, so he'll get his time as well. So I think we're good, man. I think we're good. I think a lot of people just because of the start of the season, a lot of people are just sort of tarnished by it. They're not thinking about how good the centre back punch was last season.
Yeah, I'm with it still, man. But hey, what? Last question on my man. Well, for now, you get me. But shout out to all the mods in there. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Don't forget to hit them like buttons. Night Owl session is back. Big up Lynn. Hope your holiday was cool as well. Get me? Saying big up Spence and Skants. She's back, and so are you. Yeah, man. It's been 7 days. You get me? Like
big up
international break and just when you got bare kids like me, boy, shit gets real. Get me back to school and all this shit and college and all that. But that's all out of the way now. The premise back. International breaks done out here. Do you get what I'm saying? Shout out to all the mods. Shout out to all the silent listeners and everyone in the chat. Do you get what I'm saying? Night Hour session is back as usual. I'm back tomorrow, whether I'm with a man them or by myself. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. So me personally, before you got our former number 14, bro, I think he's one of the favorites, if not the favorite, to go on to win the league anyway.
Yeah.
Now you got my man. It's just absolutely, it's just mental, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you never had got your new number 9 in,
yeah,
would you have still been naturally confident that you can go on to win the title?
Yeah, I still would have been. I still would have been confident.
And then now you got him. What's the feeling now? Fuck it up.
Yeah, like I said, I said it from the beginning. I said it on to Cav, obviously on the red pitch. We had discussions at what we want this season. I said it. I just want to defend the title. That's what I want. I know everyone's all these rivals saying, "Oh, you spent all this money. You should be going for all 4." And why is it always Liverpool got to go for the quad? You never hear any other team saying they need to do the quad. So for me, it's to retain the title. We've never done it, innit? That's all the talk we get from people. Oh, you've never retained the title. So if I'm calling, I just want to retain the title. Then why people expecting us to win everything else? The title's the most important.
I hate
you get what I mean?
No, but it's
So do I want another trophy on top of that? Of course I would. I'd love it. But for me, retain the title. That's the main thing for me. That's what I want Liverpool to do.
Okay, so you're confident about that. Are you also confident you can go and not just win the Prem? Could you win the champs? Like, what's your? I know you're saying that you're not.
We've got a chance like everybody else, man. But it's the luck of the draw, isn't it? Look at last season. Liverpool were flying in the league and the Champions League. We won 7 out of 8.
Yeah.
And then look at the draw. We get PSG in a draw, but yet we finish top of the table.
That's what's funny about this format as well. You know, it's almost
you get what I mean.
Because remember, you look for me was my favorites, yeah. And it's weird how like PSG were moving a bit funny, and then the format get them time to get themselves together, and then look at them, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't say we're favorites for that for the Champions League because of the format now, isn't it? It's not like
That
like
format seems so long, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Look at the normal format. You avoid all the big clubs normally, don't you? If you look at it like the old format, if you win if you win the league, if you win your group, you don't play no one really until like the quarter or semi-finals. We win it. We miss off on the playoffs. We don't have to do the playoffs,
and you still got a hard team.
And the next minute you get what I mean. It's like I think Villa, they finished what? I think 8th or 9th. And they got like Club Brugge.
But that's what I find.
Look at Arsenal. Arsenal's thing, they got what? PSV. So how is it that we won the group stage and we get the hardest tie out of all the Premier League teams?
That's what's weird though. Like, and what's mad is because sometimes it could be a great team by name, but they could be having a poor. Let's say PSG kind of having a poor time at that time. It is, but the fact that it's still PSG, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And the fact is, they actually fixed up their time to fix up. It can happen because of the way the format is. So nothing's a given. Nothing's a given in that. One sec. Yeah, Fever says Specs. I told you about Walter from. No, you did. You know the 2 others. You get what I'm saying? It was weird. He was shouting out for Walter for us, and lo and behold, out the blue, we got him. You get me? But the jury's still out on him. Shout out to me though. You get me each and every time, bro. You get me? Hit them like buttons if you ain't there. Come on. I thought Mido was asleep. Where man like Mido was about. You get me? I swear Nana's gone, bro, as well. That's boy.
Got
Transport or something like that.
Yeah, on loan.
That is crazy, bro. I swear they paid big P's for him as well. You get what I'm saying?
No, I don't think they bought him. I think ain't on loan.
No, what I'm saying, but I'm saying Man United bought it for big P's. I'm just saying, like, it's mad how
nearly 60 million they paid, didn't they?
Yeah, I hate. Is it?
Yeah, it was nearly 60 million they bought him for.
Boy, bruv, that is absolutely mental, bro. But we don't want to get into all that anyway. I just thought I'd put that out there because I didn't even know about that. I just saw it random. I was like, huh?
Yeah, they're what's it called? Their transfer window doesn't finish until the 14th of September, I think.
Boy, that's so mad. Transinsport. Now, big up to them, Transinsport, but I just find that whole thing absolutely mental. And whoever keeper, any keepers at Transinsport must be thinking, brother, disrespect, you get me?
Yeah.
He's pants, bro. Like, it ain't worked out. Get me? Shout out to Ian McKenna. Isak was F-full until Eddie Howe took him under his wing. No, bro, I heard that. He had mad potential because I was gassed off him, but I didn't know he was going to do that.
I don't think anyone did, man. He was quality. People
even himself. You know what I'm saying?
Even what's her name? Your old what was Amanda Stabley to you lot?
She had her shares in it, and she had her shares in the
because she's got a podcast coming out on
she speaks about Ed. Yeah, no, but she was on the high performance channel. That high performance.
Yeah.
They did quite good interviews. Yeah, so that'll be interesting because she was saying the whole Eddie Howe thing. They interviewed like 30 people beforehand, and it's very interesting. She said something. Agents are crooks, you know, bro.
Yeah,
but she's not a dumb woman. You get me? Because she was like, obviously, when agents try and present their, you get me, or like some coaches are already at clubs. You know, agents will get peas out of that when they're trying to buy. Obviously, you got the buyout clause or whatever it is from other clubs. But Eddie Howe was obviously a free agent at the time. But she said there was bare agents saying like, oh, you know, Eddie Howe just got Bournemouth relegated. He will get Newcastle relegated, which some people were saying out there anyway in general. And she was like, nah. She's saying the chairman, yes sir, proper liked him, you get me, and actually spoke to him. Where Unai Emery didn't actually speak to him directly, but obviously Unai was the first. You get me? You know, obviously that went whatever that went. So yeah, man, you get me, bro. So look out for that one. That's gonna be interesting. NUFC Truth, Specs. I'm sorry, mate. Waldemar may be a loss. We can now cover selling Isak. I see us buying a new striker in Jan. Boy, I hope it works out for Waldemar, bro. I see him a couple of times for Germany. You get what I'm saying? He got his starts, 2 starts. I thought he made some good runs. You get what I'm saying? Wasn't really getting the ball to him. Germany ain't looking right anyway. They're looking a bit off. You get what I'm saying? But certain positions that I see him in, I thought was a myth, but I think he can do both, striker and plays a cam. But he just looks like from what I've seen so far, Eddie Howe will obviously coach and implement his ideas, but he just seems like a bloody 6'6" cam. Like literally. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's mental.
Who's starting on Sunday? Who's starting?
Big up me though, you good, yeah? Huh?
Yeah, man, I'm good. Big up for the link.
Yeah, nah, I just said it to you because I see you in there thinking, I thought you was get me, but big up for that, bruv. You good?
I'm good, man. What are you telling me?
Yeah, I'm boy, bruv. 7 days out, bruv. 9 hour seconds back. Do you get what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone in the chat. Back to the madness.
Missing it, man. Been missing it.
Come on,
Manchester Derby on Sunday, man. That'd be good. That should be a decent game, man.
How you feeling about that one there, Mino?
Bro, if he even gets the point, fuck a win. Even if he gets a point, that means this dickhead's gonna stay that extra bit longer in it. I'm not trying to see that. But I know the way fucking football works. He'll probably win, and then that means he'll stay for another 4 months. It's a weird one, but
what you saying about sorry to cut you. What you saying about Anana, bro? Like,
obviously,
who's this Lemons guy? Like, is he gonna be another guy that you get people the club get gassed off, or you get me? Come from Antwerp, bro.
Man, like Lemon and Herb and that. You know what?
You know much.
He was on the scout report for a couple of years, so it was a signing that they've actually tried to target. They've overruled Amram's decision because he wanted Martinez.
Yeah, brother, I thought it was out the building, Martinez. I thought
it was a done deal as well.
He got overruled. Said, "Nah, we're going with the scouts, with the data guys. So hold that." That's literally what they told Amram. To me, and apparently he's not even spoken to it. The new goalkeeper, that is. Lemons.
Hey, spoken to who?
Amram. They haven't even spoken.
Wait, Amram wants him in?
No, he doesn't. He didn't want him. He wanted Martinez.
Oh yeah, Amram didn't want him. Hold on. So even though he's now a player,
he didn't even have that word. Yeah, man's on the jet safe. Come Carrington.
Is that what the rumors are? That's not nice, bro. A young player comes in foreign country, and you blame, the coach don't want you, bro.
But I mean, to me, it suggests that they're not building for this coach, are they?
So, are you cool with that, or would you prefer to have Martinez in, or what's your full process like? What's your feeling behind it?
Me personally, I would prefer Prem Proven. At the end of the day, you can't mess with him. Like, he's got a World Cup winners medal, man. Like, I would have taken that. But if the club have decided they're going to build for something longer, something more sustainable, maybe, because he's a bit on the tail end of his. And I think the fee, I think the fee from Villa were charging was just too much. The asking price, more so than anything else. There weren't issues with personal terms between Martinez and the club. I think Villa were just charging something north of like 35 million, which is too much. Lemons were 19.
In the long, how old is he?
No, it was 19 million.
No, but how old is he though?
22, I think. Like he's.
See, my concern is like, you go in there, the guy don't want you necessarily.
Yeah.
You ain't spoken to him for what you're telling me.
Yeah.
This is big Manchester United, bro. It just takes one little weird moment, and that's your confidence finished.
Absolutely.
So for me, it's a bit of a. You get what I'm saying, Martinez. You get me? He can. Bro, he's commanding, bro. He's obviously, bro, he's arrogant. So
I don't disagree with you.
Welcome winner.
I agree with you.
Bro, he's experienced, bro.
Absolutely agree with you, but this is one where I've got to see where it goes because they actually wanted him. This wasn't a rogue fucking Ten Hag SCG signing, fleecing man for 60, 70 million like Onana. I'm saying like, this is that whole Onana thing, bro, is mad. The fact that we paid 50, 60 odd million, 70, whatever the fuck it was, crazy. For someone who's not even a goal, he's a DM, bro. Man doesn't even play in goal for fucking Cameroon. You know how mad that is?
Dude, bruv.
I don't know if he plays out, but he was someone who's an outfield player that's shoved in goal, bro. He's not, you look at him.
Yeah, you know what? You man got bamboozled, didn't it?
Polystyrene, the rest. You think he's a keeper, bro? He's not shot stopper.
Every man, I think everyone has got bamboozled. To get what I'm saying, bro. Skants.
Champions League final, the Champions League final, isn't it?
Yeah, bro.
He barely faced any shots.
Exactly.
Inter were the European, what do you call it, the best defense in Europe. I'm saying before Arsenal were supposedly now are the best. It was Inter.
Yeah.
So no wonder he looked good.
Yeah, man twanged everyone. You get me, bro?
Everyone, bro.
Like even me, bro, to a certain extent. You get me? But I don't know, man. He looks tapped out anyway. Like you get me? Like he just can't. He's just whatever. You get what I'm saying? So wait, Skants. Manjo was saying, who do you prefer, Bradley or Frippon?
It's, you know what? Before we got before I actually watched Frimpong, I was a bit worried about him defensively. But when I've watched him the first few games, I think he's done all right, man. He gets up and down. He's defensively decent, man. Like even like Konate, you can see Konate's like shot the way he gets up and down because he's used to playing with Trent, where he doesn't really get back after going forward, where Frimpong gets back. But if you're looking at
is he better than Szoboszlai though, right back?
If you're looking at all-round right back, I would say I would prefer Bradley to start over Frimpong personally. As for Szoboszlai, he's done a decent job for 2 games, but he's not his natural position. Let's get it right.
He looks all right, though.
Szoboszlai won back-to-back man of the match performances.
No,
right?
no, I'm not.
You think you're going to keep him there, though?
No, I don't think he'll keep him there. I think he's just there because of circumstances. I reckon if Frimpong or Bradley were fit, he would be starting there. But he's had 2 good performances at right back, to be honest with you. But I think Bradley's the right back I would start.
Yeah, he's looking up. But from what I've seen, Bradley, he looks like he's ready. He's back. You know
he's back to full fitness, man.
But at the same time, let's say the next game, Bradley looks fit. He looks ready. It's about where Frimpong's out. I don't know if he's still out or whatever. But let's say Frimpong was fully fit and Bradley, obviously, he's back. Would you change it up straight away, or would you leave it as it is, supposedly like right, playing in that position, just for now? Man like Skants has freezed up. What? He's back.
I'm not trying to answer that. What were you mad?
Yeah.
Don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it's cool. No, I was saying if they were all fit, Bradley's obviously back. Let's say Frimpong, everyone's available. Would you keep suppose like where he is right now, instead of messing it up, let's leave it as it is, or would you be like, you know what, bring them one of them man back in, and if so, which one?
Me personally, I'll bring back in Bradley, but you could keep him there. But is that fair to him though? Is it fair to keep him there? And is it fair? I know it's for the team. But would you care?
Would you care, bro? If it's working?
No, if it's working, we're winning. Then hell no, I'll keep it there. But it's just one of them things. Like you're starting someone out of position. They've had two good games, and then they have like a couple mistakes in the next game. People are going to be on people are going to be on his back. You get what I mean? It's like he's done a great job for 2 games. Let's don't push it. You get what I mean?
So then, who is he taking out in the midfield then?
That's the thing. It's like each game as it comes. Like personally, if you're playing for me personally, if you're playing like an Arsenal, Newcastle, where they've got athletic, strong midfielders, I'd play him instead of Wirtz. And that's no disrespect to Wirtz. As I keep saying, he needs to adjust the league. If you're looking at No, but the thing is, that's what I said the same thing at the end of the day. You use your players for certain games, isn't it? That's the whole point of building a squad. Like for me, Sunday could be a good game for Wirtz because I don't think it'd be as physical as those first 3. You come up against 3 physical midfield, but Bournemouth, Arsenal, and Newcastle probably
the most physical kind of run.
That's what I'm saying. You get what I mean, bro? So if you look at what other midfields are going to give you that physical. He should have a good
game against Burnley.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's definitely going to have. What I'm saying is just have more time and space in that sort of game. If you look at the teams across the league, I don't think there's those 3 probably the most physical midfields you're probably going to come across in the league. When you're still adjusting it.
I put Palace up there as well.
Yeah, it's an interesting one still. Shout out to Banjo, who I think will finish higher. Newcastle or Nottingham Forest. I'm going with Newcastle, bro. All day long. But we're gonna get into that anyway, because that's all a madness over there at Forest. You get what I'm saying? Liam Smith Specs, at least you can watch Isak this weekend taking the absolute piss. Like it's madness out here. You get me? Like it's just mad. I think NFC Truth. We got NFC Truth. Shout out to everyone in there, man. 42 of you in there. If you ain't hit them like buttons, it helps. Do you get what I'm saying? The man them's name will be in the description after the show. But if you can hit them likes, just real quick, just a quick like, you get me? If you're new to the 9-hour session, hit that sub. We're back. It's been 7 days off. Madness. Do you get what I'm saying? But NFC Truth says Specs, he has a question for Skants, and it's a nice one because only he can answer this. Skants, have we messed up this summer? Because selling Isak was right, but I haven't seen us build a squad to fight. Boy, that's a question. That's a only questions in one. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I've been saying this all summer, man. But Specs hasn't really listened to me. Neither has D, man. Mido's got on the train. I said it from the start. At the end of the day, like you can't fault. Right, you can fault the way Isak went about it, but where he was coming from was correct because he didn't see a future in Newcastle because he wasn't building the squad to cope with the Champions League and staying in the league. Let's get it right. You constantly got rejected for players. If you keep seeing that, there was no statement signings. Like D-Man said, we need to see a statement signing from Newcastle. None of that came about. Towards the end of the window, yes, you've made some good signings. Do I still think you've got a good enough squad to cope with 3 cup competitions and the league? I don't think so. A couple of injuries and your squad's thin again. Let's get it right. Like I keep saying this, and it's not no disrespect. Playing every 3 days is not for everyone. I don't think Newcastle have got the squad, and I don't know if Eddie Howe's got the tactical nous to change things. Like his teams are built on physicality and overrunning teams, like in the midfield. You can't play that way every 3 days. You saw what happened 2 years ago when you tried to play that same sort of football. You broke down, got a lot of injuries. So
you don't have to go that far back. You know, the game against Liverpool. After that, who did they have next? Was it Leeds?
Yeah, I think Leeds drew 0-0.
Looked fatigue. Looked like they were bad.
This is what I'm saying, bro. So like, let's get it
Nah,
right.
it's not a fatigue. It
is.
What with the Leeds game that's gone? But Newcastle's game against Leeds.
Yeah.
Fatigue from what?
From the Liverpool game. Remember you played Liverpool on the Monday.
Oh, see, nah. Some people say some players obviously put a lot of energy into that, and then they get me the Leeds game and blah blah blah. I feel more for me it was the setup that Eddie Howe tried, and you won't be seeing that again.
That too. But all right,
I don't really buy the whole tired thing.
All right,
you get me?
so let's put it out there, right? The game against Barcelona, right? You play on the Thursday.
Yeah.
Right. What's your difference in that game to the game that you play on Sunday? In the style of play, the energy. No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
Oh no, I'm with you on that though. Newcastle, even our fans know we get up for it for the big event.
This is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that game, you'll see the difference. And to do that, remember, it's every week now. It's every weekend, midweek.
My bad. You got a point. Yeah.
Sorry,
KJ just threw me off.
He's always back in the case to get money.
I just clocked for real. I haven't, which is weird. Like there's no personal reason for it. It just ain't happening. Yeah, because he's always on here more time. That's why. Yeah, but anyway, we'll sort that out. Man's drawing me out, you know. But yeah,
but yeah. So I just don't think you've like I said, towards the end of the window, you've done really well. Got some signings in, but I still don't think your squad's big enough to cope. Personally, I think you still might struggle this season.
Well, I think squad-wise, we should, and what we've learned from, we should fare better from the first time round 2 years ago. Do you get what I'm saying? Plus, we're lucky with injuries anyway. I don't think all those injuries were just because of you know what I'm saying? I think we just got bad luck as well.
No,
bad luck.
It's your style of play. It's your style of play.
What fixtures you got in Champions League?
Sorry, bro.
Your fixtures, Champions League fixtures.
I had it.
Not every team. Some teams because obviously some play a bit slow football. European teams, like you can bully them quite easily.
I thought, bro, it's going to be
Depends
interesting.
on the
Bro.
fixtures.
Well, we got Barca first, obviously. PSG's a bit later, I think. Get what I'm saying? You also got Bayern Leverkusen,
So you should
Atletico
slap up,
Bilbao,
you
PSV.
should slap up Leverkusen. You should slap up Bilbao. Obviously,
Leverkusen's the way, I think. But yeah,
but those like Bilbao, you should 100% be slapping because we fucking beat them last season, home and away, right?
Yeah.
There's no excuse for you not to beat them. So some of these Champions League fixtures should work in your favor. That's
yeah. I
it's
think
not
look,
all doom and gloom, but if obviously teams like
Yeah.
PSG, teams like Barca, they're gonna outrun you.
Yeah, and it depends on the game afters as well. You get what I mean? It depends on the
look,
league
man.
fixture of the game after. Because
Yeah,
you still got to keep it up. And look, let's be realistic. You can't get in the Champions League this year and then want to build your squad again next year and not get in the Champions League next year. So you need to keep up appearances in the league as well.
And that's easier said than
And
done.
that's
That's my only.
That's what separates you from a relatively large team to an actual big team. Can you sustain yourself in Champions League every single year?
But look, obviously, for me personally, the jury's going to be out, obviously, for Watamade. We saw, I think, could be cool. You get what I'm saying? It's because, look, it is going to be different. You get what I'm saying? Like, obviously, it's a team game, innit? But you get me? Like, obviously, how we play collectively, one of our main men is now gone. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's complete different personnel with Wisa and Watamade. And you just got to see if they can hit the ground running. You get what I'm saying? Especially Watamade. Like, how's that going to work? Like, you get what I'm saying? He's going to be our main centre forward striker. Like, how's it going to,
I think
what they got planned? You get me?
Out of all the coaches he could have gone to, he's probably got the best one to develop him as a striker.
Yeah, man. Look, man, I believe in Eddie Howe. You get what I'm saying? Like, they obviously, that's who they wanted. He's young. You get what I'm saying? He's good with his feet, bro. He's in the German squad now. He's not like he's been playing for years. He's young anyway, but it's like he's been doing this.
All right.
So you know what I'm saying?
So
Big test.
So you got Newcastle. So obviously you've got the Barcelona game on Thursday, and the Sunday game, Bournemouth away.
Wait, start again. So we've got Wolverhampton.
So Wolverhampton, obviously. But all I'm saying is, after Champions League, this is what I'm saying. How do your team cope after playing Champions League? So you've got Barcelona on a Thursday, and on a Sunday you've got Bournemouth, and that's probably one of the furthest grounds from Newcastle, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking hell, that's a mission.
That's what I'm saying. So 8:00. So 8:00 kickoff on Thursday, and then you got a 2:00 kickoff on Sunday against Bournemouth.
Yeah. So what's your point you're making then? Because
so what I'm saying. So what I'm saying to you,
our squad, I think, fares a bit much better than it did the first time round. Yeah. But what are you saying? You're not having that. You know.
No, I'm just saying I don't think you've got the numbers to cope with sustaining the Champions League challenge and the league to finish in the top five, say, next season.
But why don't you? What's your
His point is you won't get Champions League the next season
because your squad, you haven't got the squad, you haven't built enough squad to basically you haven't got two players for every position.
So you're saying the quality of the squad you're not rating it enough for us to try and push our top five again.
I think you've got say 14, 15 players. And you need at least 20 to sustain it. Look, Joe Linton's out, isn't he? Joe Linton, you don't know how long Joe Linton's out for. Tonali's coming back from in 2 international games. Same with same with Bruno. He's playing 2 international games. So, like, say for Liverpool, right? McAllister's playing for Argentina tonight. Well, yeah, should be kicking off now. So he ain't going to get back until Thursday morning. So realistically, we don't have to play him on Sunday. Jones didn't go international break. Sobosai, his game finished today, so he's got more for a rest. Obviously, he's only in Europe. Gravenberch didn't play at all. So we got the opportunity to rest McAllister. What I'm saying is you can't rest Bruno on Saturday, against Wolves. He has to play.
unless you bring in Miley and Ramsey, boy, it's, like I said, it's still better off than what we had beforehand.
But would you say Miley is on the same level?
We need Bruno there, don't get it twisted.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's not on the same level. It's not like it's like for like. You get what I mean? There's going to be a drop off. You want to keep up appearances in the league, don't you, to be in the Champions League?
It's going to be interesting, bro, and it's not going to be easy, bro. I'm not going to sit here and be like, you get me?
No, I'm not saying it's easy. That's what I'm saying. I don't think your squad's good enough.
No, fair play,
to
bro.
To cope with both. That's no disrespect to Newcastle.
No, I hate no.
I'm just
my opinions, bro.
I'm
with you to a certain extent. I'm just hoping, and it feels like it's fairer game than it was.
Because look here. This is your next 5 games, right? So obviously you've got Wolves on Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff. You've got a decent rest, so you're not playing Barcelona until Thursday. But then you're playing Bournemouth on Sunday. Defended Carabao Cup on Wednesday against Brentford at home. And then you got Newcastle. You got Arsenal at home.
Boy, the games are coming thick and fast, boy. Get me? Like
then you got Union in the Champions League. Again, you should be able to get away with that. So make some changes that game. And then you got Forest.
Brother, there's no rest. It's just coming.
That's what I'm saying.
But bro, either way, bro, I'm looking forward to it. You know, like that. Like when that time comes, and I hope not, then I gotta deal with you and that whole situation. NFC saying Specs is fine having Walter Marde, but I hear his point, you know, a little bit, but I hope that ain't the case. We don't have the likes of Mane or Salah, but he's saying the score, but he's basically saying Walter Marde to him is more close to what a Firmino was. You know, like obviously he played a big part, but he's not a man.
He's deep in pockets more so than threatening the box.
Yeah, I hear his concern.
Clinical finishers, but obviously, if how
but that could change.
That's what I'm saying. If you got Wisa and Walter Marde both, then it's not an issue, is it?
Yeah, I hear it, bro. It could change. You get me, bro. But what you man saying about this? Was you man? Because you obviously followed the whole. You know, Nuno got sacked today, obviously, and before you know it, big ANGE is in, that's gonna be one to watch. To get what I'm saying, and I got so many opinions on this, like. When you saw Nuno started speaking out, did you man think that's it? It's a wrap. He's gone.
I think it was written on the wall. They kept beefing off. Man came on the pitch. Like, you know how mad that is.
I don't think that was.
But the optics was
reason,
like,
even a start or even
apparently it was because of an injury or something, or it was a medical stat that he was having to go on. But it's not a good look.
That weren't a good look anyway. But I don't think where we are today is stemmed from that.
Do you know what? You know what's mad? Because I've been following obviously Wolfie. Shout out Wolfie, and he's basically come out and said that this was all apparently over fucking Adama Traore, because Nuno really wanted Traore. Edu said no. Maranakis said no, and Edu and Nuno got into a back and forth. This has been for about 5 weeks, and they've tried a second time to go back in for flipping Adama Traore. So essentially, this has stemmed from him not getting his player and dying on a hill and saying, "All right, cool, we'll split ways." But you know when you say don't die for Niash, like man's gonna put your neck on the line for Adama Traore. Like, are you skunked, bro? What's wrong with man? You deserve it.
No, I think it is, bro.
I believe that is true, because that's actually Wolfie coming out saying it. So I would believe a Forest fan.
Yeah, no, obviously he's a Forest fan, but I'll be watching the thing closely, bro. Like I just think, because for me personally, when he started coming out, there was 2 things. He said right in the press conference, and he first started talking up the things them in the training ground, and I thought, raw, that's a bit mad, because he was just like, we're not ready. We need more plays and this and that and this and that. Proper like talking it up, you get me? Maranakis, Edu, whoever, they bought bare more players after that. You get what I'm saying? The likes of McAtee, Douglas Luiz, and so on and so on. I thought first I've spent quite well, you get me? They even got Zinchenko, just blatantly Edu signing, you get me? But I think they bamboozled him, yeah? Because they gave him the remember, it's only in June he signed a 3-year contract, bro. Yeah? So everything's all rosy, you get me? And then after that, you got man like Edu in situ, you get me? So where Nuno probably had more of the power and the say, and everything's all comfortable, and he's always chatting to Marinakis. It's like, bang, bring in Eddie. You get what I'm saying, bro? Bang, no more ready communication. You go deal with my man. But my man, remember, Eddie's the global head of Forest. You get what I'm saying? So, and he's obviously put Eddie in situ, and Nuno's he's probably like Eddie Howe a bit similar. But he's just old school. He's like, no, I want more hands on what suits for my vision. Do you get what I'm saying? And now it's just all changed, bro. Whether Douglas Luiz is good players or not, or McAtee's and that, he's probably like, no, I've got my version of what I want to do, how I want to play, and do you get what I'm saying? So, for me personally, from there, it's gone left. Bro, I don't care what Nuno says. It's all mind games to me because in this modern day age, no managers walk from their job. They rather get sacked and get paid. Do you get what I'm saying? So, even when he's talking in his press conferences, and even I was baffed, and he's just like saying, yeah, we don't communicate. And the guy's like, what is that a good
Blink
thing or a bad
twice if
thing?
you're in danger.
Huh?
On a settings. Blink twice if you're in danger.
Yeah, it's like he put the gun.
With a strap.
It's like he put the gun on himself on purpose, bro, and just said, boy, let's just see it out. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? See what happens. Like,
I think the truth is somewhere in the middle. There's a disagreement for both sides, but I think Marinakis also probably said just football is just shit to watch, man.
No, I don't, bruv. You know what? No,
I think it's somewhere along those lines of maybe Nuno wasn't happy with him, but also he wasn't happy with the way his football looks on the pitch. And I think
that's part of it as well, probably, yeah. But for me, Nuno, like, look, I'm not going to say Nuno, the points that he made is wrong or anything like that. You get what I'm saying? But, bro, you must know when you start speaking out like that, bro, publicly, you don't own the club, bro. You're the face. You chat to the media, you're the face. You're the coach. You don't run the club. You get me? Because when they asked Marinakis at the Europa League draw, for the fixtures and all that, and I remember clearly, and they showed it again recently. He was like, you know, like he's all calm, like he's man playing poker face. He's like, no, we all get emotional. It's cool. You get me? It's nothing. We all move on. Best for the club, bruv. A couple of weeks later, bruv, he must have had big Ange in situ already because he sacked my man. Don't know if they had another conversation or what, or he caught wind of the Ange thing and it just all went left. Do you get what I'm saying? And then big Ange is in. I just find it like if I'm a Forest fan, like Wolfie, for example, big up my bro. I spoke to him today. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get into details of things. We're both busy, but he was like, I wanted him out anyway. But he wanted him out for a little while, like whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Me, I'm just like, boy, like he done well for Forest, bruv. He steadied the ship, nearly went to the Champions League, fell off at the end, doing the Europa League by default, because they're supposed to be the conference. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know, bro. Like, I just think it's sad. And for Nuno as well, he's a good coach. Let's not get it twisted. But he's had a bit of this at Wolverhampton as well. You get what I'm saying? So it's a bit like, is that good for him going forward? Like, unless you're desperate, are certain clubs are like, boy, if this guy doesn't get what he wants or his way, it can go fully left. And it stunned me, bro. And then the three men come in, they got battered by West Ham at home, which was devastating, yeah? And maybe sometimes that could filter to the players. Because if you're saying we're not ready, and some players are here that they should be going on loan and blah, 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 like the players that you got available, that could make a man like subconsciously like, bro, what are we doing there? Douglas Luiz, I swear he didn't even get on the pitch against West Ham, bro. And Mario Hutchinson, another signing, I swear he came in for like a minute or some shit like that, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Hutchinson as well. Shit, I forgot about that.
Bro, they bought some players, bro. But to be honest, to be fair, the West Ham game, they were on top at more time. They were on top, but it just wasn't their day. But it was just the wrong. But it's all from this whole Nuno and Marinakis situation. Any loss, especially at home, especially like that, bro, there's always going to be some negative backlash. You get me? But just quickly, I'll go to you after me though. Skants, what are you saying about this? Like, what do you think the full process is by getting big Ange in, apart from the fact he's a free agent? Where do you see this going, man?
This was happening from the summer, to be honest with you. The Ange thing. the time when was it Marinakis presented him that award?
Yeah, for the first Greek to win the European trophy or something like that.
That's when talk started. I reckon it started from there.
He got moved. Yeah,
it started from there. His philosophy, his style of football, like he wanted him, man. He wanted him from then. He was just basically waiting for Nuno to slip up. He gave him a sort of a bribe because of the stuff he was saying to him in the summer when he walked, like Mido said, when he walked on the pitch and stuff like that. But he was just waiting for an excuse to get rid of him, man. And then that West Ham result, there it was, and him speaking out. But again, like you're getting a manager in Big Ange who speaks his word as well.
And that's a segue, bro.
How's that gonna work?
But
you get what I mean?
But when you say you think he was on him all along, I don't know that's the way the case, because it could be. But I'm like, you gave the man a 3-year contract, so you obviously believed in it. Obviously, the guy, the trajectory's going up. They're moving forward. They're in a good place at the time. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, but obviously, like you said, apparently they've got like a good mutual relationship. You get what I'm saying? The Greek thing and all that, and rare. And apparently, he was always kind of an admirer of Ange, like you said, because I think they will clash at some point, because like I said, Ange don't listen to no one. He don't watch no face.
Exactly.
He will play ball how he wants to play ball. Marinakis runs club a certain way how he runs it. You get me? Like, and I think he likes that. Like you've seen someone that's kind of similar to, like, yo, we just do our thing. You got what I'm saying? But bruv, similar kind of.
It's interesting,
bro. Clash.
I never imagined. Maybe I'm just stupid. I didn't see how he would have. Why he picked Ange over Mourinho, for example. Like, I knew Nuno would have gotten sacked. I knew he wasn't going to last, because personally, I disagree with Spec. Like, I think he's a very basic coach. All he can do is set the low block. It's not sustainable football that he plays, and that end of the season proved why he would never get a big club job. You get me? He couldn't even hold down a couple of wins just to get over the line to get Champions League. So ultimately, I knew he was going to get sacked, but I'm surprised that they went fucking Big Ange over Mourinho. High line for life, mate. That's just going to be what, Murillo and Milenkovic in the high line. Are you mad?
But that would have been left, bro, if you got Mourinho from the get-go.
I don't think Mourinho suits the style of football players he's got.
And that what Marinakis wants. He wants, but he's up for that.
I don't think Ange suits either, though.
No, he don't. But what I'm saying is, in like,
with the players they got, though, he can run.
Yeah, he wants attacking football. To be fair, again, because remember Nuno saying that some of those players are new signings. Were they making them signings for Ange? Because if you look at it, if you're looking at Forest's style of play, like, where does Hutchinson fit in? Where does McAtee fit in? You get what I mean? It's not like he's got flary midfield players. He's got Yates. He's got Anderson. Who's the other guy?
Got a few.
He's got a few. But that's what I'm saying. Like they've like got the strong midfield, not a creative midfield. No
excuses to win Europa League. Then. Is that what we're saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like the amount of attacking players that have been brought in. I wouldn't say they've been brought in for Nuno. I'll say they've been brought in for.
Well, that's why Nuno went left, bro. That's how Nuno started talking. He's like, he blatantly ain't picked most of them.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Marinakis, personally, now you explain like that, I think personally he's trying to put all his eggs in the Europa League basket, win that, maybe get back in Champions League that way. Maybe that might be the master plan that we're missing.
No, but that's a madness though. Like, maybe season 3, like Ange said, is going to be at Forest.
We could do this in one season. If he wins Europa League this season,
they could be back to back on a personal one. He could be back to. Bro, look, man.
I'm not saying back to back champs, but like
but I mean, like, he could be back to back,
and then potentially in the Champions League. That's a successful kind of operation. They can sack him after that if they wanted.
But boy, look, man. Just in terms of the Europa League, on a personal one for him, he could win back to back Europa Leagues. You get me? Yes. It's mad. And Europa League, for time you had a dusty Man United team, dusty Tottenham team in a final.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
It's not impossible.
The teams in that league it's dead food, bro. Like, they should be getting far in that. We're talking last 4.
Should be.
Should be, yeah.
You get what I'm
Now they've
saying?
got the manager that's been over the line and done it. There's no excuse, I don't think. And I think if this works out, it might be a low key masterstroke to get back in the Champions League.
True.
Nah, but man, them and chat. Like,
That
come on,
was the
like,
goal for them. They won in Champions League.
yeah, but what I'm trying to work out what's the thought process of moving. Like, do you man think that Ange is going to take it any further, or do you get what I'm saying? Especially if he doesn't want to change his ways. If he just got the Ange way, I'm going to play this ball with this Forest team. They might have a better team than he had at the time of doing what he thinks he wants to do. Who knows, bro? But it's going to be a roller coaster, bro. And I think at some point the man will clash.
Will these injuries that they got at Spurs, will they carry on at Nottingham Forest? That's another question. You get what I mean?
Look at how many injuries wiped out Van der Ven. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? And since obviously he's back, he's been fine, right? Under a whole new system.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. I just thought this sounds like a Marinakis kind of thing anyway, bro. He just does what he wants. You get what I'm saying?
Saturday will be interesting, though, isn't it? That's the first
Arsenal,
game,
man.
It's the first game, isn't it? 12:30 kickoff. That's the first game of the weekend.
In here, I want to ask some Arsenal fans how they're feeling about the whole new kind of Forest now with the new outfit.
I don't know, man. Well, okay. Do you anyone in the chat either? Do you like now? You see how you see Ange coming? Is anyone going to be like, oh, shitting themselves? Like, oh shit, Ange is in there. Like, you get me, bro? I don't feel.
If they get a crazy new manager bounce,
to worry about.
I mean, remember that kind of run he had with Tottenham first. One thing he will do is get him scoring goals.
Yeah,
like he will make him a threat. I mean, talking about 4 or 5 goals, like to kind of Nuno never did that.
But the way that he wants to play,
Forest may present.
Do you think the likes of Chris Wood will still be in his starting lineup?
It will either be really good or really shit.
No, but I'm saying, would he even want
to build around him?
He might have a whole complete different idea from what Nuno was doing. Obviously, he will do to the formation. But
if we're going off, what happened in Tottenham, Solanke was non-existent. They're still banging in X amount of goals. Maybe he may not. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't revolve around a striker.
I hear you, man.
That's the opposite of Nuno, because everything had to. You know what I'm saying? Chris Wood ain't scoring it. They didn't not scoring.
No, it's gonna be interesting watch, man. Shout out to Football Fever trolling. That's definitely a trolling comment there to say, put my anger to the side. How good, but I don't need to tell you how good. You know, anyway, these men, you know, I'm going to sit here for 5 minutes and be like, you know what, you got a good striker here. Please look after him. But no, bro, you get what I'm saying. You know what he's gonna do. I'm just dreading seeing my man do this in that shirt that Skants is wearing. That's what I'm dreading. I don't want to see that. You get what I'm saying? So, but the whole big Ange thing, man, I just thought, I laughed because it was cheeky. It's like you just sacked Nuno. That was late in the morning, like at 12 something, whatever. And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing big Ange walking in the training ground, bro. And I'm seeing man Santo. I'm thinking, what's going on here?
See him in his Bentayga, bro. The fucking road.
But you know what? Do you think?
Before I come to
this concept here, of this situation, do you think at all, Skants or Mido, there's a situation where, you know, like when they've had their little talk or whatever? Because when I first saw this, I felt what Skants has been saying all summer, allegedly, you know how Eddie Howe didn't like that whole Eddie thing, didn't like the whole Mitchell thing and working with these guys and them telling him who to, you get what I'm saying? Or who he doesn't want to like fancy to work. You get what I'm saying? Who he wants, yeah. So my whole thing was like, was it a thing like that where it was either Eddie goes or Nuno goes? And obviously he just put Eddie in situ. You get me? He's a global head. You get me? He's already identified players and bought bare players in and done deals or whatever. So do you think it's a thing where it's either, and obviously, especially what Nuno done speaking out, he had to let him go? Because I'm trying to look back with Newcastle, where with that whole alleged situation with Eddie and all that, not feeling the sporting directors and all that, yeah. Do you think the thing where it's either going to be Eddie or them? You get me? And obviously, Eddie's been there longer. He's won trophies. He's literally changed the whole shit around. So maybe it's a power play. Like someone's got to lose, isn't it? So I wonder if it's a thing like that. You get what I'm saying? Where you're gonna start seeing more of these, like in the futures, where you've got a coaching, you've done well, but then they want to bring a sporting director or whatever you want to call them these days, DOF, bloody global heads of communications, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Because I think that's all they went left by is the editing. The man started saying there's no communications.
They need to work. Obviously, they need to work together. But at the end of the day, you do what you got to do on the pitch, innit? If you do what you got to do on the pitch, then you can have more say in it.
But I think, that's what Nuno probably thought he had. He's like, look what I've done. He probably got comfortable as well, and he's thinking, bro, I've done all this thus far. So walk one, you ain't communicating with me now. This guy is telling me, like, come on, do you think Zinchenko was a Nuno signing, bro?
Probably not. But like Nito said, he wanted a Traore.
No, that's wild.
What's Traore bringing to the team? Let's be real.
But Nuno knows. He knows.
Yeah, but what? No,
it sounds wild to me. But I hear you. But you know,
but if you're a sporting director and he brings you, says to you, let's have Traore, you'll be like, no, I don't want Traore. Like, what's he gonna do? He's got no sell-on value, and he's not going to impact the team.
Does he even start for Fulham?
This is what I'm saying, bro.
I don't know where he is now. Where is he? I don't know where he is.
He's at Fulham on the bench.
He's at. I ain't seen him for time, bro.
There you go.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
I thought he left. Boy, I don't know, but Nuno. Nah,
see, that's the reason why like Wolfie wanted him out. So I'm taking the Forest fans' word for it. Like if he's saying he wanted Traore so bad, he's willing to lose his job over it. It kind of makes sense because they did go back for him again. Like I think the second before the end of the window to try to go back in for him. So it's not like they outright said, "Nah, bun you, we're not listening." They did go back in for him. Couldn't get it over the line.
No,
seems like he bust up his own head. You're trying to get Traore in, and now people looking at him sideways. And fair play, because you should be looking at sideways. If you're trying to get to the next level to break into the Champions League, what are you doing with fucking Traore?
Yeah, but at the same time, though, no, I hear it. If Eddie Howe signed out of character for his liking a signing or wanting a signing, at the same time, you can't just get mad all the time. Well, everyone's got opinions in it, and if it's your club, you're passionate. Do you get what I'm saying? And you could say, you know what, I'm not really sure about that signing. You get me? But the guy's got. Would you say he had credit in the bank? You know, to make certain decisions. Because it's worked out thus far, bro. With certain players, you think, you get what I'm saying? And don't forget, a few players went to Forest that were either careers are kind of a bit weird or it weren't sure where it's going, and you got certain man together and you got the best out of them, bro. Like the Woods, Hudson Odois, etc., Ilangas. You get what I'm saying? So who to say? You get what I'm saying? Look at Joe Linton, bro. When the takeover happened, he was the first name man them that everyone said, yeah, that's the first one that needs to go. Even I was saying that.
Yeah, but you want to take the next step though. That's what you need to do, though, isn't it? You need to increase your playing staff and look at the players that Edu's brought in. I know everyone's cussing him, but he's brought in them 4 Brazilians, decent players. Who else did he get on deadline day?
Louise is a good signing.
Douglas Luiz is a good signing. McAtee is a good signing. Amari Hutchison had a decent season with Ipswich. Those are all good signings. You get what I mean? So
Zinchenko?
Again, where are they going to play him? They're going to play him in midfield.
Arsenal, he's got a good signing, bro. I'm saying.
If he played in midfield, it's a decent signing. And remember, they played in Europe. How many of the players have played in Europe? So he's an experienced player. He's played in Europe.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's not all about how the players play. It's what they bring to the group as well. Look when Shevchenko first went to Arsenal. Look how all the Arsenal fans are saying, "Oh, he's brought this experience. He brought this winning mentality to him," and at the time, it worked. You get what I mean? So is he gonna go in and play left back in the Premier League? Probably not. But you could start him at left back in a European game. It's a lot slower
It
pace.
could be alternative in different positions anyway.
This is what I'm saying. It gives was it Williams who plays left back for him? He gives him time off. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now, Nuno ain't in situ no more, so it's gonna be interesting. And like you said, and I'd hate to believe that because it sounds bare scummy that was some of these signings low key, and then low key conversations with ANGE. You get me? Like, yo, you fancy that?
Marinakis we're talking about. I mean, you gotta assume the scummiest, lowest of things. Like, I'm genuinely thinking that he's actually done this to kind of win Europa and try and get through the backdoor Champions League.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
No, but it does. He be sacrificing the league like that, bro?
Because he probably saw the competition of Europa League because this is so dusty, we can actually win.
Yeah, and but Nuno could, yeah, but
Marinakis, that is. Thinking we can win this.
But Nuno could have done that, though.
Done it, and we can get back. If they win, if for example they win Europa League, which is not far fetched to imagine, because of the quality of that competition, it's actually shit. Newcastle should walk through it if they were in that competition. Like, trust me, Newcastle would walk through Europa League if you were in there. Trust me, you would smoke with your midfield alone. You'd smoke all teams.
Well, from that season, last season, yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
It looks watered down a bit now, man.
But quality teams in Europa is not better. It's probably gotten worse. It's probably more of a drop off since those teams probably did move up. Like Bilbao, I think, are in
they're in the Champions League. Yeah.
They're shit, bro. Bilbao dead.
No, I know. There's a few teams that are in the Champions League.
They finished fourth. So imagine teams below. Like Sociedad, even worse. Way worse.
I just think it's a bit of a shame, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that. No, I'm truly bothered. Do you get me? Because it ain't my team. But you know, like
if they do win the Europa though, and they get back Champions League, do you think anyone would care? Or they'd be looking at Marinakis, you're a genius.
No, of course, no. They'll be gassed. Look at Spurs, bro. Like they won. Like it was one of their best. It's a moment in it, bro. Like it's a Europe. They scammed their way into Champions League, but they won a cup. They won. You get me? Like obviously, I'll be gassed too, bro. Like obviously, the league form was horrible, but I'll be gassed.
But
like,
the difference is,
I was gassed for a Carabao Cup, bro.
But the difference is though, like I don't think Spurs owners, I don't think even Newcastle owners are as serious about actually winning something as Marinakis. He seems serious, Marinakis, to actually fucking do something. He wants to make a name for himself, and he's that deranged that he would actually.
Hold on, you said Newcastle not serious?
Achieve it. I don't think
Newcastle ain't serious.
Not like Marinakis is. He's willing to see the way he. For example, you think if he had Isak, he would have let him go to Liverpool. The way he did. You get what I'm trying to say?
No. Isak didn't go to Liverpool just like that.
No, if that was Marinakis in charge of Newcastle, you think he would allow that to happen the way he did? You get what I'm trying to say?
Well, no, I definitely hear what you're saying.
You get me?
Marinakis is no different. He's a different flex.
Yeah.
You get me?
Like that.
But, it all depends, though. What's best for the club, innit? Like we can all say that. Like you look at his character, and you would like to believe that. I'd like to believe that. I'll probably believe that as well. And this guy is just going to be in a mental thing. You get me? Put a gun behind man's back like he did to Gibbs White. Thank you, Mr. Marinakis.
Thank you, Mr. Marinakis. Sir
I'm fucking wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that was inevitable. That Isak thing had to come to an end anyway. Got a British records fee. Would I wanted more? At least another $5 million add-on because it's a straight. Not saying straight pay up 125, but there's no add-on, there's no nothing. That had to be. You get me? Like I genuinely thought Newcastle would have held out in the terms of like. I wish it did in a sense. It's not healthy, but in a sense of not just for football in general to say this can't just run now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the end, gave in. What did I say? Really gave in. He just take the money, bro, and we try and keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, big up to my Liverpool subscribers in that, but I would have preferred him to go abroad than have to deal with the likes of Skants every week if my man bangs or. When they play Newcastle, it's long,
not,
bro.
It's not. Let's be serious. It's not if he bangs; it's when he bangs.
Look at this guy now. You see? Look at the energy now.
No,
look at the energy. You see the energy now.
No, what I'm saying is he's a top.
He's always going to be energy.
No, but he's an elite. He's an elite striker, though. Let's be real. He's done it. He's been there and done it in the Premier League. Like I said, he's needs time to adjust to playing the Liverpool way. It
sounds different from
but
Arsenal.
He's still. That's what I'm saying. So he's still going to score goals at the end of the day. He's not going to.
Don't think he's not going to have any chance. Sorry, Skants. You don't think there's any chance here? Not that I'm wishing for him. I'm not wishing badness or goodness. I ain't wishing nothing on him.
Injuries.
But,
Stuff like that.
Of course he's
but
going
do you think it's a possibility? You know how Torres went to Chelsea, even though he done well in the Champions League and whatever. Do you think there's any chance?
No, because the difference is Liverpool sold him to Chelsea when he was finished. Remember, he had a lot of. Remember when Liverpool
He did
sold
not
him.
finish to me though when he went there though. But you know what I mean.
He had a lot of injuries. He had a lot of hamstring injuries before Liverpool sold him. So that's the difference.
You know what they say, specs karma, and how things kind of come back around, isn't it?
No, well, that's one thing I wouldn't do. Innit? 'Cause I said in my other videos that like, trust me, I've seen some comments out there where certain men are wishing Isak injury, bro. I'm like, like I'm bad, but I'm not that bad because I'm just.
I've seen more than injury, man. I've seen more than injury.
Nah, I'm
bro.
not. Yeah, that's
no return.
That's kind of too far. I wouldn't like. And I'm an honest. You know me, but I'm an honest guy. If I felt that way, I'm gonna give a shit. I'll say it. But for me, that's madness in it, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm not wishing that.
There's always a chance that the signing flops here, but I think the probability of Isak flopping.
No, I want him to flop.
It's
that's it. Not injury wise. I want him to flop.
Yeah. But it's a little problem.
Lose confidence, everything.
It's just too many.
He's too good of a player.
Yeah, and the way
Liverpool,
way Liverpool attack and the chances you get, it's like I keep saying to people, it's like it's so many people now you've got to mark going forward.
Yeah.
You can't concentrate on just one guy. So someone's always gonna have space.
That's the problem.
If it's not Isak, it's gonna be Salah. If it's not Salah, it's gonna be Gakpo. And obviously I know Salah's not playing well at the moment, but he's been there and done it.
But he still finds a goal to
that's what I'm saying.
Scary.
So everyone will get their opportunities and get what I mean. It's like a lot of people said to me, how's Isak and TK gonna work? I'm like, people could be saying it for ages. This injury thing prone for Isak, which I don't believe because he's proved it for the last 2 years. But what I'm
I will say it now though because I'm a cunt.
No,
like that. Yeah, he's
that's
injury
what I'm saying.
prone.
But what I'm saying is, it's like it's gonna be what? It's gonna be 40, 50 games. If he can't play every single game, that's the whole point. Exactly, that's the whole point in having a squad.
Super.
So it gives you the ability to rest players and still keep your standard. Man United had it for years. They had 4 strikers.
Yep.
Tevez, Rooney,
Berbatov.
You get what I mean? The time when you had Cole. Remember you had Cole, York, Sheringham, Solskjaer. You get what I mean? So you have that quality, regardless if they're not playing, you still got that quality there. And that's what teams want at the end of the day. Like you still want to be able to have rest players, but still have the quality to win the game.
Yeah, lucky.
So when it comes later in the season, like that. Look, that's what happened in Liverpool last season. Let's get it right. The PSG game, because Slot played a constant 15, 16 players. That game, the second game, we were knackered. And then the Sunday couldn't change up again. We played Newcastle. All fair to Newcastle, deserved to win. But if you talk into context, the players are knackered from playing 180 minutes against PSG. So this is the whole point of building a squad. So you're able to rest players, but still keep the high standards. And that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. So people can say, how are they going to play together? Don't have to play together. It's maintaining a good team, regardless who's playing.
No,
just
look,
options,
this
outlet is not working. We can swap it with this.
That's what I'm saying.
That's purely the reason why a lot of people have Liverpool above Chelsea, even above City as favourites, because they just don't have those options. Arsenal, if Gyökeres gets injured, who do they rely on? Havertz.
Yep.
If Chelsea's Pedro's gone, who do they rely on? Gui? Fucking whatever his name is. 790. Pull back from bloody Sunderland. Like, it's not the same. If FPT is having a bad game, bring on Isak. That's a whole different level of attack. No one else really has that kind of.
Still got Gakpo and then Mane. Still got young Rio.
Yeah,
it's criminal, bruv.
Palmer's out as well. So if Palmer's out, okay, cool. They got Esteval, but he's a kid.
Yeah,
he's not done it in the Prem. You can't rely on him. I don't think a big club that's pushing for a title should be relying on someone like that. Me personally,
especially in their first season, bro.
Exactly, that's a lot of pressure.
For who? In what time for who?
Like, for example, we're talking about squad depth, and we're using an example of now Palmer's out injured, Esteban's meant to fill in, right? Kids only come from Brazil like the other day.
Yeah, they're putting bare on him.
He
looks like a brother. He's definitely got the
before that, don't get me wrong.
But yeah, but it's not over.
You shouldn't be a club that's pushing for a title now that they're club ball champions, blah blah blah, all this rare tear. They should be pushing for a league this season. That's the expectation. Palmer's out, so we're now pushing it to the Brazilian kid who's just come the other day.
This is what I was saying about Rio when people were expecting Rio to play week in, week out. It's the same thing. Yeah, people say he's ready, but you should be relying.
He won't play week in, week out though. Anyway,
no, but what I'm saying,
he should be playing.
But you should be relying on a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah,
he should be coming on if you're winning 2 or 3-0. Come and get some minutes. Give Gakpo a rest. You get what I mean?
I agree.
But depending on him to start a game, that should be on his head. You get what I mean?
I'm with you, bro.
Look at the Arsenal situation. Everyone going about this Max Dalman. Kid looks brilliant. Don't get me wrong. But you've got another youngster in Ethan there. You made the kid sign a new contract, saying he's basically going to be back up to Odegaard. And you're losing the game. And who did he bring on? You bring on Dalman. How disrespectful was that to Ethan after you made the kid sign a contract, basically saying, yeah, you'll get more minutes?
And Ethan has banged goals in the Prem. He's banged goals in Champions League.
This is my point, bro. This is what
he's
I'm saying.
Been there and done it.
It's like a trip to it. It's like, yeah, man, sign it then, man. Just leave him there.
You know how many?
But it's a long season to go, bro. Long season.
Yeah, it's a long season.
No, but
I'll be pissed though if I'm on the bench and get me.
I would say 90% of the league would use Ethan now.
Yeah,
he had a decent season last year. Played 35 games or something like that. Yeah. So he's ready to play more games.
I think he'd be perfect in that little inside 10 in United.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Most teams would use him. Don't get me wrong, but then, like you said, you've got a lot of these Arsenal fans that's backing Arteta, but
Arsenal fans like shiny new toy, innit? Like they'll have a new player, rave about him for a few months, and next season they get replaced with the next thing. The old model gets dashed out, forgotten about. Zinchenko, how many were raving about him?
Yeah,
don't give a shit. Get him out soon. Maybe next year, if Ethan can't get minutes and he's trying to break out of the team, trying to like Isak, for example, cause a bit of a. You think the fans are going to back him? No, they'll say, "No, fuck him. Bring on Max Dalman."
That's what I'm saying.
This is the Arsenal way.
Nah, it's madness. Liam, you're cheeky, bro. Imagine that. I feel sorry for Strand Larson still, but yeah, that's another situation. You get what I'm saying? But Milo though, because obviously you got Man City in the week on coming up here.
Yeah.
And Skants and even the chat what's your thoughts on? Look, it's early doors. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
We can only go on by what we're seeing so far. Like, first of all, do you man think Pep is unsackable?
Yeah.
For Man City,
I think he'll walk if it comes to that. He's not getting sacked. He's got too much credit in the bank. If I was a City fan, I wouldn't want to see him get sacked because he's fucking made their whole club relevant again. Let's be honest.
If Man City finished 10th, knock out any of the Champions League and all that, do you think?
A different story. He walked before he got.
Yeah, he probably walked anyway.
Just for his own legacy. Innit?
He probably like that to walk before it gets too bad.
Yeah,
like, he look a bit dejected after that Brighton game. Almost like I can't read body language in that. You get me? I'm just saying. From what he just looked like, a man just like, boy, you get me? Like, what's going on here? You get me?
Don't know, man. Maybe he needs a side thing and he misses. I don't know what it is, bro.
But even their signings, though, do you think like, obviously they're not shit signings. We know that, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But like at one point, well, it depends who's out there really as well. But Man City used to go get the top. You get me, bro? Like, do you think they've lowered the level a little bit who they've signed, or yeah, so. Or do you think it's a defensive problem, or like got a rumor now?
It's
even a Pep signing. I don't know.
Multiple things. So I think he's missed out on some few targets. So they wanted Wirtz. They probably would have settled for like another winger as well, maybe Rodrigo, but they couldn't get them. The wingers is an issue. I don't think, for example, you're looking at Mahrez, you're looking at the output that Grealish had, you're looking at the output that De Bruyne gave. You're getting that from Shirky, Reinders, and their wingers, Doku, Savino. Reinders maybe, Shirky, I don't know, and the wingers definitely not. That's the bottom line. They don't even have a right back to replace Carl Walker.
And they got
Still.
man like what's that guy there with the left again? Can't pronounce his name. From
Fucking,
Wolverhampton.
Eight Nuri, but he's a wing back. He's
Guy
not.
forward, yeah, it's mad.
He's a wing back.
It's mad.
So maybe if Pep's, and this is the irony, he Pep set 3-5-2, he might give Amorim a better game using his own systems against him. But we know Pep's not going to do that.
Yep.
Skants, do you think like as it stands, like teams are looking at City like, you know what, we don't fear you, bro. We're just gonna go at it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
a couple of them Brighton goals, I was like, raw.
No, but it's all about the midfield. The midfield just got run through. Pause. It's like let's be serious. Like everyone thought Rodri's back in the team, so it's going to make a difference. He's had a bad injury. He still doesn't look match sharp. So I'm sure he said it after the game. He said he's not Messi or something. I'm sure he said that after the Brighton game. Like basically saying,
I remember that boy, but that's mad.
Yeah, I'm sure he said that in one of his interviews. Like, let's get real. Like you saw what happened to City in the World Club Cup against was it who's that team they played?
When what?
When they basically got that's it, El Hilal battered them.
Yeah,
like
that
the
was mad
midfield just got overrun, didn't they? The midfield. Like let's get it right. The first game against Wolves, everyone's saying, "Oh, they battered Wolves," but let's be serious. Wolves should have been maybe 1 or 2 goals up in that first game.
I said this.
Yeah.
Wolves were shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get what I mean?
Down.
And look at Spurs. Spurs scored them, man. Like, let's get it right. All right, the first half an hour. No, say the first 60 minutes against Brighton, they looked decent. But then after that, Brighton made 4 changes. And then look at the midfield. After that, it was done. Like, let's get it right. They haven't sorted out their midfield. They haven't really sorted out their defence. Everyone's going to say, "Oh, City going to be back." But are these signings? I was thinking about this the other day. Yeah. Are these signings being made for Pep, or they're being made for the next person coming in? Because none of these signings really look like Pep players. Let's get it right. Like Mamouche, they signed him as a winger. He's not a winger. He played behind Etitike at Frankfurt as like a second striker. But Pep's not playing. He's not playing them. Yeah, but he's been decent, but he's not playing there. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Their midfield haven't sorted out. Reinder's good player, good going forward. But going backwards, he ain't been fantastic.
This is the point, right? Like, we're looking at the players that we're talking about who did these things: Mahrez, Grealish, De Bruyne, Aguero, Silva. Even in the defenders, you've got even DMs, defenders. Yeah. The list goes on and on and on. Any of these players coming close to that? No. Even the existing wingers, you're talking Savino and Doku. You think anyone's fucking scared of them?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
No. Simple as this.
Yeah, it's not looking as it stands. It's not. But then we said, because you know what, Matt? Maybe like, because I felt like when I saw them against Wolverhampton, like the overall game, I thought, yeah, you get me. Certain individuals as well look like, but I was thinking maybe Wolves were just that bad in the end, and man got bamboozled. Because I thought, obviously defensively, that would get me, but just overall, I'm just like, if Haaland gets injured, bro, then what? Are they going to ban goals? Huh?
I saw some things in that Wolves game that they can get got. And the next game, I have to prove that they got. And even at United last season, let's go back to the derby. Ahmad turned the game on the head in 5 minutes. One penalty and banged in a fucking crazy.
I would be surprised if you lot got a draw 1 on Sunday.
No, I wouldn't be surprised, because styles make fights. The way Pep is going to play, he's at home. He's expected to hold the ball, do your side to side, and try to break us down. We'll just happily sit back, wait for a turnover, let Mbeumo run. We'll take a little 1-0, 1-1. I think he asked a lot of, and as shit as we are at the moment, and as down in the dumps as we are, it's crazy to say this, we're actually in better form than City.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you asked
Like,
a lot of City fans. I don't think they're as confident as United fans purely because of the styles, not
wait,
because
did,
of
did, did you say you're in better form? You said.
better form. Slightly, we are in better form.
Man City have lost their last 2 specs.
No,
got
I'm trying to
drawn.
dissect it. I know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to. It sounds mad, isn't it? I'm trying to dissect what you're saying. You get me? Quick one ahead on me though. Would you sack Amarin today and take in Nuno?
No,
You would
I
have
don't
taken
want
Nuno.
to. No, obviously, I love Portuguese people. Shout out
Done with the
Portugal.
Portuguese,
All
come
them
on.
lads. I'm done with Portuguese managers. I'm done with Portuguese players. Fuck all that. I'm done. Respectfully, no.
Nah, you take him, bro. If you're the chance right now. So the man
I
who
think,
wants
yeah. Listen, if
you're
Palace
taking
end
Nuno,
up,
bro.
if Palace end up getting rid of Gay in January, for example, say Liverpool take him in January, yeah, then I think Glasgow to United is a real shot.
Yeah,
I think it happens before. I think it happens before then. To be honest with you, that's what I was saying to Specs before.
Yeah,
Before you come on, I said Gladstone's got to keep the same energy. If he cries about Gay, he's got to stay for the whole season. But you know,
and
if the man, exactly that's what I'm saying. The man,
Maybe he's doing maybe he's bored his chest. Maybe he's trying to fuck up your move and then move to United. And then, you know what I'm saying? Bring him.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he comes to you lot before the season ends as well.
No, but that Mark Gurley thing is mad though, because me and Skants Media were chatting before, like even on the phone and that. You know, like it's just where football's going. It's like imagine you got man like Mark Gurley, get me, religious man, godly man, whatever, humble guy. You get me?
Yeah.
Trying to do it the right way. Happened last year with Newcastle, then Liverpool. You get what I'm saying? My guy, they even had a leaked farewell video for Mark Gurley, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. His head and his mindset is in the Anfield lights, bro. Already, bro. He's thinking about training with them. He's thinking about Liverpool's new number 9, Salah's, all of that, bro. Get me, Virgil, all of that. And then my man Glasner says, because Igor obviously went from Brighton to West Ham, I think West Ham. He didn't go to Palace in the end.
Yeah.
So Glasner's told my man Parish, which I think is mental, by the way. But I get the bigger picture. He's thinking, nah, Glasner's doing wonders here. You get me? Don't want to F up that ball. But he basically just told my man, like, so good, and I'm gone. Because everything was done, medical and everything, but that was the final straw, the ego thing. And remember, he said he wants a centre back that's proper ready. You get me? And you know you can't replace Mark Gurley anyway. Like you can't replace the Isaks and all that. It's all replaceable.
Can you blame him though after losing Eze? You've just won silverware.
I hear it.
Club, you're trying to build on that. You lost out on Europa League because of some fuckery. Let's be honest, didn't it? It was a snitch team. Like,
but I'm saying, but in terms of Mark Gurley,
he's probably thinking, you're going to take Gahey. I've only got Lacroix, really. Who's left in their defense? So I can't blame Glasner, but then I can't blame Parish either because he's stuck between a rock and hard place.
But this is and I heard that, but this I'm saying for Mark Gurley's, like,
obviously it's peak. Don't get me
wrong.
What
Isak did. You saw what we saw, how they were going on, whatever. Yeah. Do you think if Gurley did the same as Isak and so on, he would be in a Liverpool shirt right now?
Yes, but I also think it's set a precedent. Yes, but this is what I'm saying. Isak has set a precedent for other players to go out and do the matting.
Oh, 100%.
Go out and do the matting because Eze got his move and Mbeumo got his move. They never did the matting. You know what I'm saying? So we can pick out a couple of players from both sides to make the argument, but I think the Isak thing, because it was such
but when it goes left though, because the Isak thing, he thought whatever he thought, and we were like, nah, bro. So that's when he flipped. Same with Mark Gay, he could have flipped out. Not that he had a lot of hours to flip out.
Gay sat down and said, "Fuck you, man. I'm not going to play. I want to move now," and he gets to move. Cool. He probably would have got the move, yes, but then his entire legacy and reputation of winning the trophy with that club.
And that's what's it's madness, isn't it? He won obviously the Community Shield. He won the FA Cup, one of the biggest moments of their Palace's life. You get me? He's a South London boy, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, they got bumped. Well, they messed up with whatever with the whole conference and blah 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 blah, and the Europa League. But I'm saying for Mark Gay, well, look, if he had a kid, had a hissy fit, it would have been not enough hours anyway, because it was like not enough time to do that. But maybe he's low key thinking from the get go, I knew Liverpool were interested, and Liverpool were ready to spend on him.
Yeah,
Bruv, you could have fasting. And
You
I'm
can't-
thinking, is that the new wave now, Skants?
I think
mean,
it is. I think it is.
It has to. No, but it's going to be the new way. But like a lot of people said online and stuff like that as well, it's like when the club are ready to get rid of you, they dump you in the reserves and stuff. Regardless how long you got on contract. No, you still get paid. I agree with that. What I'm saying is the club do the same thing in it. If we don't want you no more, and you're refusing to go, they go, all right, then you go in the reserves. We're not going to use you. You get what I mean? So it's not right either way, the way you put it. Like for me, if I'm Steve Parish, I'm like, all right, if you want to keep, you want it to stay, blah blah blah, then sign a new contract.
Hundo.
So
right
when you're ready to run off, at least we get some compensation, because remember, his contract ends at the end of the season. So if Man United come in for him, it's not like you got to pay a massive severance pay, because he's only got what, 6 months.
Telling you, Skants. Telling you, he
You
blocked
get what I
Gay,
mean?
and he's gonna come to United.
No, but we'll just get Gay in January, right? Don't bother us, because they're not going to lose him for nothing. You get what I mean? But that's, if I'm Steve Parish, that's what I'm saying. All right, then fair enough. You want him to stay, you're signing a new 2-year contract. If he goes no, well, then go then, innit? Because you're going to go anyway at the end of the season. So just go now.
One second, man. Shout out to Connor. Before we carry on, there's 48, 50 of you in there. If you don't mind, 9-hour sessions late. You get me? Some of you are probably chilling and not even by your phone. But if you are, be blessed and grateful. Hit those like buttons. It helps. You get me? Especially the late sessions. Helps the channel grow and helps the community grow. If you can hit those like buttons there, that'll be great. If you're new to this, we do this back to daily late. Sometimes it's super late 9-hour sessions for the late people, them that can't sleep or out working, whatever. Hit those like buttons. Hit a sub if you're new to this. Skants and Mido's name will be in the description. Come towards when we wrap up towards the end of the show. But yeah, if you hit those like buttons, that'd be great. There's 51 of you in there. You get what I'm saying? Like, quick tap, you're blessed. If you're not half asleep, you're probably sleeping, listening to this in the background. I don't know. But the ones that I hear chatting.
If you are wake up, smack the like, man.
But big up to everyone in the chat anyway, even the silent listeners, you get me? But definitely hit those like buttons, though. I appreciate real talk, it helps, you get me? Shout out to everyone late that's up in here, you get what I'm saying? But Connor was saying, they don't have to even answer this question, really. Big up to Connor, by the way, and everyone in the chat. You know, Isak, I'm sure someone earlier said Isak did play, or unless they're trolling me.
He played
viral.
Yeah, I've seen this as well.
He what?
Yeah.
No, someone put this up saying, I can't remember who it was, basically saying that if Isak costs Sweden going to the World Cup because he's not fit.
Yeah, because obviously he ain't, and I even said to you, like, he's got to get match fit for even Liverpool, because he hasn't played no preseason games. There's not, like, you get me? Obviously, he started training late or training by himself. Ain't the same as training with players and doing the actual proper, you get what I'm saying? So he definitely can't be match fit. You get what I'm saying? And he's a man that needs to be fit. You get what I'm saying when it comes to doing his thing. But I'm sure. But for Sweden, boy, he's been backed by John Dow Thomason a lot. He used to play for Newcastle. Bun him anyway. Yeah. Serving his comments. No, he wind me up, bro. I'm not getting to you. Be pissing me off. Like, literally pissing me off, John Dow Thomason. After you done a shit at Newcastle, you get me? They went on to do well afterwards. But anyway, big up to Sweden and that. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, well, if you're a Sweden native, then obviously you get what I'm saying. It's almost like if Harry Kane's our main striker for England, if he didn't done that, you get me? Obviously, you're gonna be like, yo, we need a guy. Even though we've got other strikers who England, we'll get to that anyway, refuse to.
But who's supposed to be the guy? Is it Isak or is it Gokkers?
Exactly. I was about to say the same thing because
who is the guy?
I'll say
the guy.
That's it for Sweden. No, for Sweden.
But Isak plays off the left, doesn't he? He doesn't play through the middle. I swear he plays off the left.
Well. He's Swedish. What about him?
There you go. This is what I'm saying. So because he didn't, that's like blaming if he was injured. He got injured. Say for instance he got injured in the first 3 games. You're gonna blame Liverpool then, or you're gonna blame Newcastle that he got injured and he didn't play in them games. It's the same thing, regardless. Yeah, he shouldn't have done what he did, got on strike. But why did the manager pick him then? The manager knew he wasn't match sharp, so that's a question for the manager.
15 minutes was it, and he had more involvement apparently than Gyökeres did the whole game.
There you
Apparently,
go.
from what I've seen on Twitter, armchair experts. I ain't seen the game. I'm not a Swedish fan. I'm not Swedish. Don't give a shit. Don't care. But I think it's a bit mad to just have all this smoke for Isak when Gyökeres is there.
That's what I'm saying.
And also in a top Premier League team.
Boy.
Is he not also looking at a shape?
Gyökeres.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Too many kebabs in that? I don't know.
They called him heavy, and I kind of feel not sorry for him, but I just feel like anything will happen in time. Arsenal got to play for Gyökeres. Do you get what I'm saying? He's not an ease that way. He can just go from left to right and run past 100 man and just do. You need to play him to his best abilities that suit him. That's the whole point why they bloody bought him. Do you get what I'm saying? And that leads on to a segue.
I don't think it was Arteta's signing, to be honest with you.
Because you think he wanted Sesko more like he wanted Sesko?
Yeah,
it makes sense. Seeing it, like the way it's similar to Arteta to Havertz, and he likes to drop deep.
It's early. It's early doors, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Sorry,
it's early doors. But my whole thing is because when I was chatting to Skants as well, and chat let me know, and if they Arsenal fans, I'll just say a neutral opinion, like. Obviously, England won 5-0. You get me? Serbia just look, it all went tits up for them. You get what I'm saying? All kind of madness going on. Things getting thrown on the pitch, lasers in the eyes, and all kind of madness. You get what I'm saying? International breaks, I hate it, bro. Especially because obviously, man support England, but especially coming to teams, I know it's qualifiers, but especially when it comes to teams that are dead out like Andorra's and that, you want to see other players or other strikers, bar bloody Harry Kane. Good for him though, getting his caps and getting his goals, but you want to see something different. Managerial, bro. Regardless what you think of him, bro, if he's a baller or not, bro, I just rate man for his mentality, bro. Because when he was getting his moves to Arsenal, bro, not saying it was all Arsenal fans, but even the positive ones, bro, a lot of them were like, no. Do you get what I'm saying? Managerial, you remember, we live in a social media world, bro. Especially for the younger players. You can block out all you want, but it's in your face, bro. He knew about the petition. He knew the noise. You get what I'm saying? Imagine going to a club and you just feel like everyone there, bar the manager, don't want you, bro. Calling you all kind of names, all kind of abuse. You get what I'm saying? He's gone there. Saka's out now. You get me? No surprise. He can play in the left, he can play in the right. I think he's done okay so far for Arsenal. Like, obviously, it's a long season to go. I think he was one of the more brighter plays or had a lot of the ball in terms of against Liverpool. Not like saying it was mad, great, or oh shit, look at that, whatever. You get what I'm saying? But he just like more of the bright sparks. You get me? Considering all that he's been going through when people are just not on him and this and that. And now look, no Saka and all this shit, Saka back up, this and that. The England commentary is like, boy, with the likes of Saka's out and all that, you got to make it, try and stamp your authority and make a claim. Bro, I don't know. Did you man see his goal today?
Yeah, it's a good finish. It's a good finish.
It's mad, isn't it, bro? Because like what? Like, because even when...
It's only Serbia, though. That's just...
No, you know what?
They
were dead. They were dead, bro. But that was a good goal, bro. That was a good goal. Like, yes, of course. You want to see man against... No, I hear it, bro. You know, you still got to say, man, you get what I'm saying?
I want to address your point about the whole thing about Arsenal because it's true, isn't it? It's not his fault that he was signed and that he's getting all this kind of fallback from it, but let's keep it.
No, so it was
yeah, like that's not Madueka's fault, innit? It's not Nani's fault that he was signed and he's like obviously getting bare heat, whatever. But my point is, this heat will only intensify and continue if they don't win anything this season again. Then it's gonna be times 100. You definitely fucked up by signing Madueka, right? That's gonna be the energy. That's gonna be the convo in it. You get me? So if he doesn't help deliver a fucking major, he will be slated even more by Arsenal fans and probably all the rivals moving forward.
Try and make him the bloody scapegoat, you think?
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen if they don't win a major, or if they don't if that signing doesn't lead to them bringing something over the line, it will be for fucking all.
Then he'll be a scapegoat then, because it can't just be on him. You get what I'm saying? But
no,
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying that's right, but that's what will happen, right?
Yeah, of course. You know how it's mad, bro. I just feel, just as a person, it could have been him, it could have been anybody, bro. It could be anyone. You get me? Yes, they get paid money. They're cool. You get me? They can block themselves out from the world and that. But the noise is there, bro. And to have the mentality, go to a big team like Arsenal, call them what you want, and just go out there and do his thing, bro. You get me? Even when people weren't rating him at Chelsea, he was still getting caps for England and getting played on the left or the right. You get what I'm saying? And will he get better than he is now? Who knows, bro? But he's been better than Martinelli, bruv. You know what I'm saying? A certain man. So I just thought I'd just put that out there to say that, boy, for mentality,
it's Arsenal's fault at the end of the day. If they did their signings backwards, if they brought him in towards the end of the window, I don't think it'd be that much heat. You get what I mean? Because they brought him in.
It was the speed of how quick that got done.
Exactly, bro.
They didn't move that quick for Eze until Havertz got injured, right? They didn't move that quick for Gyökeres until what's his name? Berta stepped in.
Yeah.
So I can understand why they'd be pissed at why is Madueke getting, like, Chelsea got Garnacho over the line here before a goalkeeper. Their fans were pissed, and understandably so. I'm still pissed that we didn't get a midfielder over the line and we got Sesko.
Hey, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if they signed Noni towards the end of the window, they got Eze and Gyökeres, all those men in quit early, they'll be happy with that. I'm thinking, you know what, Noni, English international, back up to Saka, that's a decent squad player. But because they brought him in when they said, oh, that money's been wasted on him, they could have put that money towards Rodrigo. That's why everyone was pissed. And like Mido just said, if Havertz didn't get injured, Eze would be in the building.
He would be at Spurs.
This is what I'm saying, bro. So they've done their signings backwards, so that's why they're pissed off with Madueke.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Remember, it was supposed to be Rodrigo, right? That was the noise. Rodrigo left wing.
Yeah, that's all. Boy, that never happened. You know what I'm saying?
So from Rodrigo to Madueke is mad. There's a mad drop off. It's a mad drop.
No, I hear it, but in that sense, but boy, I don't know, boy. I think I've always said, bro, I got many, I go on Never Found all these other channels and Saeed TV, bro. I'm probably the only one that openly says, no, I think Madueke is a decent enough player, bro. Compared to the way he gets dismissed, bro, like he's shit. Someone say he's shit. Someone say he's shit, bro. I think that's harsh.
I think he's pretty.
You think he's a shit, just like that.
I don't think he's better than Garnacho. I don't think he's any better than Garnacho. And what do you think of Garnacho? He's shit.
I don't think he's. I don't think Garnacho's shit either, bro. Like the word shit for me.
My point is you overrate shit players.
Huh?
That's my point. Like you overrate shit players.
No, I just think calling certain players shit it's a bit too harsh. Like no, when I make shit, he ain't rubbish, bro.
Let's be real. Like, but let's be real.
The word rubbish is wild to me, bro.
No, all right, it's not rubbish, but let's be real.
Come on, bro. What are we doing here?
A top team like Chelsea, why are they selling Madueke to a rival if they thought he was any good?
Because they can, bro.
No, but if they thought he was any good, why would they sell him to him?
And why would Arsenal buy him if they're challenging?
You might have got better, bro, or can get better. Either got better or can get better. I mean, no,
but all right then. Let's keep it real. Alanga or Noni?
He's having to think because there's not much difference between them. Specs.
No, you know what it is, bro.
We got him.
You know what it is, bro?
Got him.
You know what it is? Because you asked this before as well. The jury's still out for you, Alanga, isn't it? He's not on fraud watch, but he's on watch. It's mad, man. Like, creating goals, I'll probably go with. If see, it's hard. He wants to pick one, and that's it. There's no in between. There's no. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like,
bro, they're both just shin kickers, and they'll kick the ball and run. That's all they do.
No, but I think they're different players anyway. Not the same. Madueke and Elanga not the same.
Elanga's a bit more quicker.
How they play. You get what I'm
Elanga's a
saying?
bit more quicker, but the end result is the same. They'll kick the ball and just run in a straight.
No, I think the end result is a bit different for Elanga. That's why I find it hard to think. But preferably, and call me a madman, I think I'll just slight edge it with Madueke, bro. For what I prefer. Running with the ball, trying to cut in. You get me? Skants is my madman. You can't even look at the camera now when I said that.
No,
what I'm
but
saying?
all right then. It's like
But
it's
just my
like
feeling.
you rate Tonali, right? He's a top player.
No, it's a bad boy
you.
still.
Would you sell him to a rival?
Say United.
No,
need a
because
new
we ain't
midfielder
got the
and
squad
came in
like
for
that still.
Tonali. Would you sell
No.
Tonali to me because we need a new midfielder?
We
And
ain't got
I
the
think
squad like
he's-
that. Shout out to KJS. I know I'm way behind, bro. Allow me.
No, it's
But
not.
yeah.
It's not about having. It's not about not having
It is
a
though,
player.
bro.
No, it's about.
Squad, I mean.
No,
would you
it's
would
not.
you
It's
let, would
about
you
sending-
sell Tonali to United if they came in for him?
Say that again?
Would you sell Tonali to United if we came in for him?
No, because we ain't got squad like that, bro. And Tonali's
No,
a
because
bad
he's
boy,
a
bro.
good
He's a top
fucking
baller,
player.
though, bro.
Full
What we
stop.
doing
So
here?
you don't want to see your best players going to a rival, right?
Exactly.
So what's your point then?
That's the point. That is the point. If you rate a player, you wouldn't want to sell him to your rival. You prefer to sell him abroad. Isak
Bro, I
didn't give
can't-
you the
I
opportunity
can't
to do
compare
that.
the Chelsea
Therefore,
team
you got forced to
and
sell
the
him to Liverpool.
Newcastle team, bro. Because
But ask all your fans if you prefer to sell him to Liverpool or fucking Madrid. They would have said sell him to Barca, Madrid, whatever. We don't
Of
want him in the
course.
league no more.
yeah,
Right?
but
Same thing.
again,
Why would the
Chelsea
hell
can
would
do that, though,
Chelsea?
bro.
Why would they sell to their direct rivals if they rated this player?
Because
Exactly.
Arsenal were the only ones willing to pay that piece, bro.
No,
Because they never rated Man United
no,
first.
because no one else rated him. It's not like Liverpool came
No,
in for him.
and that's okay. But
But
I'm saying,
that's what we're trying to say. It's like
but I'm
you're
saying
not
Chelsea
gonna
have got a squad, bro, and they probably know that they've got better players or can get better, bro.
But that's
It's
what I'm
different, like,
saying.
and make
But
money.
they never, because they
But
bought Gittins and Garnacho, which are literally the same level.
Yeah. This is
Bruv,
our this
that
is
part
our
I don't
point.
understand. That
No,
part I
but
don't
this
understand.
is what we're trying to say, Specs. It's
Yeah.
like he's
Big up,
not good
man.
enough for them. So why is he going to be good enough for Arsenal? This is our
Or
point.
good enough for
You're not-
Arteta.
Well, either way, if you want to improve your side, you go for a top signing. You don't go for someone who's in your league, not performing for the last 2 seasons, but somehow you think he's gonna come to Arsenal and bang.
For example, yeah,
I hear that part.
as much as I don't rate Elanga, I don't think it was a bad signing for Newcastle.
Yeah, me either.
No, of course not. I'm not saying that
It's
either, bro.
the level where he would probably fit in best. So it's relative to expectations as a club, innit? So if you're challenging like Chelsea and Arsenal are for a league, majors, trying to go far in Champions League, etc., you can't have players like Noni, Garnacho, Gittins anywhere near your first team. I'm sorry.
Gittins one. The Drew still out for that one as well, in the sense
But
of
the fact that Arsenal bought off him to me indicates that I don't know what this. To me, I'm still confused. Why not?
No, I'm confused too. I'm not saying.
Why?
Oh
doesn't
shit!
make
I think when you
any
bought
sense.
him, I'm just saying I don't think he's shit. But when they got him, I was a bit like, okay, is that where you're going? You get what I'm saying? So I hear that part, but I just wouldn't think he's necessarily
If
just say
he
shit.
went to Newcastle, I thought that would have been a good signing. If he went to Villa, I thought it would have been a good signing. Yeah. If he went to any other club apart from a title challenger club, decent signing. But it's the fact that you're now going to make him your starting winger to push for a league, potentially Champions League. He's just not.
I hear you.
He's not that guy.
He started okay.
I've seen enough of him to know that he's just gonna have his games where he'll be frustrating. He'll have a couple GA here and there, sneaking a few goals, but he's overall a very frustrating player, just like Garnacho. Poor decision making, poor end product, poor awareness on the pitch, vision, positioning. All of that is just dead. Sorry, Specs, but it is what it is.
No, it's cool. No, it's whatever you get me. Like, no, it's cool. No, shout out to
you'll see the same with Elanga as well, because I've seen the same with him at United.
no, the Drew's out with me. I'm gonna see what going with Elanga. You get me, bro? I've got faith in Eddie and I got faith in him. You get what I'm saying? But like,
I swear you were cussing him out in the last game.
no, I was vexed. Nah,
You-
that's why I said the Drew's out. No, I was pissed off in that whole game, innit? So all emotions came out. That Leeds game fucked me over still. Like, I just couldn't believe the setup and what was going on. But we move and we go again. Definitely can't do that setup or play like that against no Barcelona. You get me? Shout out to God. Man says, Specs, are you ready to watch Isak play? No, I'm not. No, thanks.
I'm taking the piss.
Just quickly, Paul White, get me big up to everyone in the comments. Sorry, could get through all of them. Before I wrap up, I just want to know, shout out to everyone and all the new people as well, man. Hit those like buttons as well. Hit a sub if you're new to this. We do this daily. Now our sessions are back. You get what I'm saying? But now, Paul White, just a little question, decent question. He's like, and the chat amongst themselves. Who do you think is the next manager to be sacked before we wrap up?
Ooh, good question.
It's mad, isn't it?
At one point, I thought it was
Potter.
I'm not gonna lie, but that
you know what?
win
Could be Emery.
And
could be Uno.
boy, he might be using his rag a bit as well.
As much as I want it to be Amorim, I don't have any faith in Ineos to pull the trigger. So
Nuno got sacked before Amorim, bro.
There we go. That says it all. That actually says it all. That pissed me off to be honest. It could be Unai, the way he's going. If he continues warm, I don't see him staying.
And their signings were like panic signings, weren't they? None of them seem to make sense. It's like getting.
I don't think Harvey Elliott is actually bad signing.
No, I don't think it is. But it's like where do you fit him in? You get what I mean? Because they brought back who's the guy who was quality Arsenal after him as well? What's his name? At one point.
Who?
A couple of seasons ago. They're number 10. He went to Bayer Leverkusen on loan last year.
Not
who you talking about anyway? In what sense?
Aston Villa player. Aston Villa player. He plays in sort of Elliott's position, like the number 10. Buendia?
What? He went on loan, and I'm confused, bro.
He went on loan. Yeah, he went on loan last season, didn't he? And he's back this year.
In the wilderness. Okay.
Yeah, he went on loan to Bayer Leverkusen. What's I'm saying is, it's like you've sort of got that player already, and you signed Elliott. And you didn't rate him, and you sent him on loan, but you signed Elliott. And then his squad numbers number 9. It's like,
I don't know what's going on.
Wait, hold on. Who squad's number 9?
Elliott.
What? Yeah.
And he signed Sancho as well. It's like
Sancho and Lindelof.
Yeah, the Sancho one is mad, boy. Man,
I understand the Lindelof one because that centre back always obviously Mings always seems to pick up an injury, and who's the other guy always follows him wherever he goes.
It was a simple sign that made sense.
The Spanish centre back. What's his name?
What's his name? P something. Wait, and he left, bro. That's where he left, though.
No, he's there. What's his name? I forgot his name.
I know you're talking about, bro.
Pau Torres.
Pau Torres.
I thought he left. You sure he left?
He picks up a lot of injuries. So I understand why they got Lindelof on a free side. I understand that cover. But the rest of their signings this summer don't really make any sense.
To me,
PSR's like part of it. Don't get twisted, bro.
They put all the eggs in the Champions League basket last season.
Last year, yes.
Yeah.
That was risky.
Now they're playing. Now they're trying to. That's why everything's been alone. You know.
But that's where PSR comes into it as well, bro. Like, I'm always gonna not just ignore that. You get what I'm saying? Like, but you're right. They did play Russian roulette. They tried a thing. That's why they were hella pissed, bro. When Man United beat them. Your guys beat them in Old Trafford. Do you get me? Because you lost our game to Everton.
That's why Liverpool owned him, innit?
Yeah.
The obligation to buy sort of helped him out for us to hopefully get Rodgers, isn't it?
Yeah, that's something I read as well.
What? Sorry?
Yeah. Liverpool basically they loaned them Elliott for 5 million.
Yeah.
And obligation to buy for 35 million next year. But they giving them favourable terms, and Liverpool basically said, "Yeah, we want Rodgers."
So they get first dibs on Rodgers at a discount.
Yeah, and obviously, what's it called? That's helps them PSR as well. So Liverpool apparently going back for him in January. Apparently, that's what I've heard.
And Villa are just gonna get rinsed out, bro. Because even though what they're trying to do, they're still gonna get that whole Sancho thing, bro.
That's a whole different thing.
But it's great though, because
that was out of Sancho. Yeah,
This is
yeah,
interview
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Like, you know, like when they say, like, you know, like you can, it's horrible for them because they got to do the media work, innit? You know, like his tell a man's like, no, bro, it's not the project or whatever, bro. You're there because, and rightly so, because you get a nice paycheck and you're trying to F at the back. You get what I'm saying, bro? So it's just funny to see them little interviews. But sorry, got me though.
Sorry, I was just saying about Sancho. Like he got rejected every fucking club. Like he's some 10,
Yep.
10 out of 10 baddie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the money thing, though, innit?
Really, he's looking meaty now,
Wages.
isn't it? He could have stayed at Chelsea, played Champions League, won the Club World Cup medal, and compete. But he did. Supposedly his childhood club. Supposedly he was a Chelsea fan, and I don't know if it's him or his entourage or whoever's guiding him to act out like a bitch
It's
like this.
money, bro. That's all it is, bro.
I don't
You
know
give
what.
him
Yeah.
a bag, and
He
that's
didn't want to
it.
reduce his
It's simple
wages.
as
That's
that,
what it
bro.
was. Yeah.
It's
He
nothing.
had
It's
he had
mad.
opportunity at Chelsea, Napoli, Inter, Bayern Munich,
Juventus.
Juventus. Dortmund came back in for him potentially as well.
Yeah.
Roma. These teams, he had so many opportunities, and now obviously he's scraping the bottom of the barrel for Villa. Like, hold that. You
He's
deserve it.
lucky he even got that move, boy. But
Facts.
yeah. What?
You
Has he
deserve it.
got a year for his contract or two? How much has he got in his contract at Man United? Because he's gonna see that out. Trust me.
Last year.
Unless Man United
last
just
year,
do
innit?
something.
Last year.
Yeah. You see, so I'm saying, so you thinking I'm gonna hold on to the bag because he ain't getting that again, bro.
Yeah, but
I'll tell
Villa
you
are
that.
covering what 80% of his wages, something like that. So
Yeah, he's
calm,
nice,
give a
bro.
shit, let him have it.
He's
We got Nana off the
nice,
books
bro.
too. That's great. So even if it's only a loan, he's off the books.
Straight, man. Yeah, like Paulie Pie said, man, he ain't giving up that wage, and I don't blame him, bro. But at the same time, obviously, people say, "What are you more in love with, football or whatever?" Because you get what I'm saying. But yeah, man, it's a money thing, bro. He can't give that up. He's not gonna do that. He's like, because he knows he ain't getting that again, bro. You get me? I don't know what happened to him, bro, but it is what it is. But shout out to everyone though. You get me? Shout out to me though. You get me? Go hit him up. Shout out to Skants. Surprised there's still people here left. It's mad late. Get me? Look at the 9-hour settings. If you haven't hit those like buttons before we come out, I'll be very grateful if you can hit the like buttons. If you haven't yet, just a quick like. You get me? Like I said, I see some new people in there. Hit a sub if you're new to this. We'll go again tomorrow. Football's back, so you're gonna see live watch-alongs, and you're definitely gonna see 9-hour sessions because obviously proper football's back. So yeah, man, appreciate everyone watching. Skants, you good? Mido,
Yeah,
you good?
man.
Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
Mido,
man.
last minute thing. I'd seen the chat. I thought, raw. Might
Yeah.
send him a link. See what he's saying. You get me?
That
So
one. But yeah,
appreciate
man.
everyone in there.
One
Get me?
international break. Bring back Premier League.
Yeah.
All
Finally,
that, bro.
man.
All of
Bullshit.
that, bro. Been too long, bro. Do you get me? That's why
And
I've sorted my personal things in my life that to sort out, like family things. Why the international break? Why there was no 9-hour settings, etc. Shout out to Mr. Bat. Big up to all the mods, Lynn, KJS. Do you get me? All the mods that were in there. Do you get what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone in the chat. Silent listeners, people engaging in the chat. You get me? At these times, you get me? People at work, chilling, whatever, can't sleep, whatever. Big up. That's what we're here for. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Big up to you as well, man. 9-hour sessions all the way. Big up to the 9-hour emojis. You get what I'm saying? It's back. Appreciate you lot coming back. It's gonna be a madness again. Trust me. Once football's back properly on the weekend. So on that note, big up to you as well, Paulie. Big up to everyone in there. Hit those likes before you come out or afterwards, if you can. And we go again. Peace and love. See you lot soon for the next 9-hour sessions. We out.